let's talk about recapping last session, and then also discuss inspiration. So who can tell me what we did last session for a previously on D&D?
I went to the library.
We got our butt
Done.
handed to us by
We did get our butt handed to us.
I died almost.
like usual.
Hey, no, I don't usually die.
And we got high. So high.
Oh, yeah, we did.
Yep. And then we sold
Except for me.
We sold drugs back to the cops. So that they could burn it and
Power
all get
move
high
right
also.
there.
It's not really what happened.
Hey,
But
Kayla.
I like it.
Yo. Yes.
Okay, I got a question. Should I keep my call lightning or do, where was it? Summon Fae. So then I got 2 creatures that can help us.
We'll be inside for this next thing, so you should really consider that.
That's what I'm asking you guys. What you think you... I guess what you're saying is we're inside, you can't call lightning.
Yes, that was.
You can be blunt. It's okay.
I was
I'm
going
an
to say
idiot at
that,
this.
and we probably won't need identify magic. A lot of the, we're going. Well, I don't know. Maybe that would be helpful. Maybe
Yeah.
giving yourself a variety of just special ability spells would be a good thing for this upcoming adventure. I only have the one.
What do you guys
Yeah.
think about enlarge or reduce?
That could be
That
helpful.
could be fun.
Mm-hmm.
I think I ought to keep that one. Do that one. Okay. All right.
I'm quickly redesigning an encounter that can only be overcome by a lightning spell.
Oh wow! Ooh, good thing we talked about this. We could have sucked.
All right. That is basically the recap we had. So it was an interesting split party session. Amon has done a considerable amount of research through the journal and through the historical archives. He feels about as prepared as he can be for the dangers that lie ahead. Everybody else did get their butts kicked by Mistress Viper. You
We
did
killed
not
her.
interrogate her. You did end up with a bizarre Cryptex puzzle ring. And we kind of ended, I think, abrupt because I think we were overtiming last session, and we were just at we have 1 day left, which we were mostly going to use just to recover, rest, and get yourselves ready for tomorrow morning. We had shopping on the list. You guys wanted to look one more time at both the Apothecary and the Champion's Companion, and make sure that you had purchased all that you wanted to have available to you before you go into the Reliquary.
Yep.
And then just do, I don't know if anybody reread those materials that I suggested you do, but if not, I would consider at least having them open the next couple of sessions, because some of that information will be very helpful.
I reread it. I took notes. I was wishing that I had taken notes at the end of last session when you were giving Amon all all of his stuff.
You can always go back and watch the stream.
I could.
There is an archival record.
I should do that.
Back to the library.
All right. I think the screen you guys are looking at is the Champion's Companion for sale screen. If that's not true, yes, that's true. Oh, sorry. We forgot to discuss inspiration. Who did an inspiring job last session?
Well, I originally thought it should go to Amon, but Renan informed me that I was incorrect.
She's a hater.
So I believe that it should go to Renan.
Who did all the killing strikes?
You know you're a bratty little sister when you're like, no,
Right?
I get it.
She did
Right?
do most of the damage and enabled us to get out of that mess.
By a round of applause, who thinks Renan? Wow, not one applause? Okay, there we go.
I'm the one that put her forward, so let's do it.
All right.
Just for her brattiness, it was hard. I'm sorry, but it was hard too.
I will check Renan's sheet, make sure she doesn't have one already, and if not, we'll add one.
That we cannot go into the reliquary and not listen to each other. So when someone says, we are attacking this person, we're not going to continue to attack a carpet. We're going to attack the fucking person, or we're all going to die in the reliquary. It's all fun and games until we actually have to not die. So,
You know, this
I'm
is the
not-
first time I've ever died. Just saying.
well, listen, but this, like what each one of us does in these next sessions will greatly affect the group. So where we like to, you know, be expressive with who we are. Love it. Not now. Now is the time that we work together and we yell at each other and we get shit done because we are trying to stay alive.
You're bossy for a little sister.
Right?
Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
Love
Also,
it.
I'm trying to find my actual sister, so
Minor details.
I come to play right now.
Good times.
All right, so shopping is on the list, and resting is on the list to get some recuperation done before it's time to go. You guys are looking at the Champion's Companion storefront. Do you want to see anything else? Did anybody read the Sane Magical Items guide and just go, oh my god, I didn't know this existed and I must have it?
I looked through it, and the only thing that I really want is a +1 weapon. But I don't know if I can. Well, I don't know what some of the other weapons do, so I think I'm going to wait on it. Okay, I want a Sword of Life Stealing. That's what I want.
I do want to go shopping. I think we all need to. I think everyone needs something with either Heka infused weapons or something like that, because if we run into the Helmed horror, we're going to be screwed.
Very true.
So if we are not all set up for that, I know Zach likes to sell off all of our Heka stuff, but we need to buy some now.
That's true.
I think he's just cool because like he can channel magic himself, so he's like, oh yeah, why would that ever be a problem? You guys don't
Right.
do that?
Don't know what your guys' issues are. You guys should be able to do that.
So let's go shopping.
Ew.
Can also remind you that we have the Jade Sisterhood in Beiju available to you as well.
Sorry, I did not mean to do that.
Too late, that stands. You have challenged a person on the street to a duel.
Only if I'm earning coin.
Oni's drunk again.
Mm-hmm.
Be aware, he is royalty. You have compelled duel the Sultan of Swing.
Yes!
Oh, the Sultan of Swing.
Alright, roll initiative.
I love it.
I have no gold, so I can't shop. But I do have a health potion, and I do have a...
Did we split gold last time?
No, it's all in our pot.
No.
Yeah, it's all in the pot.
And Caleb, are you piloting me this round? Because I can tell you where our gold pot is, because it's confusing on my sheet.
I have your sheet open on your computer.
Okay. Look at the money, like where the gold is and whatever. There's two numbers.
Hang on. Oh, it's in on your character sheet.
Yes. You just said you had my sheet open.
Pee-pee.
Yeah.
What's the other sheet? Sorry, you guys. This is annoying, but
1451.
thank you.
Is
Sounds
something
like
happening?
very sense. Yeah. Renan ducks behind the thing. Oh shit, a cop.
Oil of keenness. Would that be? Would that allow me to hit the helmed horror?
So
Whatever it's
both
called.
the oil of keenness and the elemental whetstones do impart a magical quality to the weapon they're applied to, allowing him to bypass his, vulnerability to Heka. So something like that would be a good idea. If you do not possess a magical weapon, you can temporarily make it Heka infused with either the oil of keenness or the elemental whetstones.
How long do
Would
they last?
The oil of keenness lasts for 1 hour. The elemental whetstones 10 rounds, 1 minute.
Okay. So I think we should probably get a couple of oil of keenness for. So, Ani, you have a magic weapon.
Is the fancy sword that I got magic?
It sure is.
Awesome.
Who does Michelle have a?
It splits into 2 other swords and has magical abilities to compel people to fight you.
How?
Yeah, it
Nah.
I don't remember. Sorry.
doesn't come that way out of the box.
Mine does not.
So I should probably get one. Can we get it out of the joint bank? Because I don't have enough gold for it. I mean, I can do the 187 that I have, but the rest of it needs to come from joint.
Sure, go for it.
Okay, I can't hear her, so
I don't have Discord open. Was her light flashing? Well, I don't
Not right
imagine
now.
she'd fight you too hard on that.
okay. So I'm gonna oil of keenness. And I'm
So what if I
borrowing.
coated myself in the oil of keenness? Would I be even sharper than I already am?
You'd be super keen.
Sorry, guys. It's like,
We'll wait for remind Caleb when he gets back to take 63 gold out of the joint pot. Given how you guys just got high, I don't think we should call it the joint pot anymore.
yeah.
We didn't intentionally
bank.
get high. I think it's important to note that.
I'm just saying,
We were
nobody put out a
drunk.
single brazier. Nobody left the building. You guys knew what you were doing. It was intentional.
Well, I was mind controlled half the time, so.
Should we stop the burning pot?
Trying to kill
No,
Zach.
no.
Well, apparently I shouldn't have even been fighting a carpet. Just saying. Someone's very
If
upset I
only
didn't
also
focus
shouldn't
too
have
much on
fought
everything
me.
else.
Okay, I can, if anybody's curious, can take us back to this page. I just don't know where we are in the decision-making process, so I'll keep bouncing back and forth every couple of minutes.
So we got Hoppy his oil of keenness. Does anyone else need it?
What does that do?
The
my
elemental
son is
keenness
freaking
adds an extra critical range to a weapon to which it is applied, lasting for 1 hour. It also technically counts as making that weapon magical for the purposes of bypassing DR. So this would make a, quote, Heka infused weapon for 1 hour at a time with the application of the oil. It would be your bare minimum threshold for being able to.
Yeah, I'll need some of that. I'll take some oil.
All right, so we're gonna get 2 of those.
That's coming out of the group fund?
Yep. We should probably maybe get one for Renan also because of her bow. Since
Is applying it to the bow.
she has
make it-
proven to be quite the
Marksman.
Marksmith.
yes. I was gonna call her a killstress, but I don't know if that's a thing.
I mean, I feel like you can make anything a thing. I wouldn't make this thing a thing, but
Okay.
Alright, so we're buying 3 total.
No, we cannot hear you.
Mistress Kill. 2 total, but Mark or Hoppy only needed 63 from the guild. He zeroed out his own personal, so 563 gold has come out of the joint coffers.
Did you say 563?
Yes, sir.
Right.
I can hear you.
Yay! We can hear you.
Like, I can hear you.
Oh, we lost you.
You're back. We bought oil of
But-
kidneys.
Yes, I could hear the whole thing.
Okay.
I'm totally fine with that.
All
It was
right.
a keen decision, wasn't it?
Do we need anything else, or are we ready to get this party started?
I'm ready.
Woo! Let's go fight
I
off more
did
than we can
want
chew.
to, if we had more time for research, I did want to do some research into the 3 unanswered questions, because that wasn't something I was able to find information on.
We have a day for research, right?
Or rest.
I will be resting because I want the temporary hit points.
I didn't go fight, so I can do research and not. I'm pretty rested.
Rub
Oh,
that in a little
useless.
more.
Thank me later.
How many temporary hit points do we get if we're just resting at the end?
So, if you want to join Oni in a period of blissful relaxation, there is a temple of pleasure here dedicated to all 156 bodily pleasures. They claim to be the best in Beiju. It is 10 gold per person per day of this spa level treatment. If you engage in that activity, you will restore full hit points, like you would with a long rest, and you will carry 5 temporary hit points into the next day.
I need 10 gold from the coffer because I don't have any gold.
Yeah, I do
And
too.
I've given myself 5 temporary hit points.
Okay. Is anybody else not doing that, or are we assuming the whole team is taking advantage of all 156 bodily pleasures?
Amon is
Ooh.
researching.
I'm doing research.
We just need to know
Actually-
what Evan and Zach want to do.
All right, quickly, I would like to. We're finally going through the list of stuff I can get. Could I get a scroll of protection? Is that available? It says it's rare. Couldn't remember if you said rares were available sometimes, but not always.
Give me just one quick sec. I'm gonna-
It says it's 180.
Come on now. Roll. Fine, don't roll. I gotta die for that. Yes.
Sweet.
It is available for purchase.
All right, I'll go ahead and buy one of those. I'll take a. Is it the same price as it's listed there?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And then, yes, I'll take the rest as well. How much did you say that was?
10 gold.
Okay.
And it is blissful and wonderful
Oh,
and restorative.
That sounds amazing. I could use
and-
that now. Fuck.
Right. I just want to make sure that we are on the same page, that when you say Scroll of Protection, that's the one that copies the Sanctuary spell?
I'm looking at the consumables in the compendium you put over here. I'm not quite sure exactly what it does. But Scroll of Protection sounds like a solid thing to have on a thing we're about to do.
Okay. Then I guess for your edification, it creates a hemispherical barrier around you that lasts for either 5 minutes or 5 hours, and I know that's a huge difference. I will have to look that up. It basically means that creatures cannot pass that barrier or attempt to attack you unless they succeed at a charisma check of a DC 15 or higher. So like they're literally barred from aggression. However, that all goes away if you try to attack any of them.
Gotcha.
Like
So-
a good safe space.
Okay. So if I was shooting somebody else, it would still go away? If I make any...
Correct.
Any
If you,
attack.
if you take offensive action, now you can heal people. That's not
Right.
offensive.
Gotcha.
And we have had some pretty clever people like also cast Wall of Fire and
Gotcha.
Flaming Sphere, and I'm not attacking anybody with it. I'm going to leave it right here, and then I'm going to
Gotcha.
cast Sanctuary.
Sounds
I'm done.
good.
My imp,
Sounds
what he does is his own business.
That's not my fault.
Right.
He got mind of his own.
So
Gotcha.
there
Gotcha.
is some wiggle room.
Gotcha. That sounds perfect. I could definitely use this.
Nice. All right. So it looks like everybody except Amon is having some spa time. Amon is going to do some quick research looking into, I think, probably what riddles the Sphinx at the end of the maze might ask him.
Yeah, if that's the three unanswered questions, then yes.
Does anybody know the answer to the question, what goes on 4 feet in the morning, 2 feet in midday, and 3 feet in the evening, and/or its historical significance?
Man, it's from the Oedipus Sphinx encounter, right?
Yeah, it is. It is historically the riddle of the Sphinx.
Yeah.
Very well done. Bonus points to Gryffindor.
Woo!
See, that's why he does all that studying. Nerd.
Nerd. Well done, Amon. Thank you for saying this. Nerd. Yeah. While everybody else is resting and recovering, Amon, can I get you to make 3 wisdom checks? Not saving throws, just wisdom ability checks. Nice. You spend your time contemplating, like, every riddle. You do a ton of research. These numbers don't mean anything to you now, but they will later. As soon as I finish recording them. Cool. You feel like you've done all of the cramming and crunching you can do before a big exam. It's finally time to go to bed. The rest of your family is just passed out in various stages of ecstasy.
So many pleasures.
They are
pleasures.
completely well rested and prepared for the morning. You finally are the last one to go to sleep. Everybody wakes the next morning. As soon as light creeps over the rampart walls, you can hear bells in the city chime all over the place. Today is the day of proving the reliquary has been opened. You march down to the arena. Let me change scenes for us. That glowing pyramidal structure is alight, and the pathway is open. You guys wait your turn in the city. Not in a way that this is me pressuring you at all. This is just me giving everybody one last chance to do anything before we commit to the reliquary. Sometimes people think
I don't
this
think
is
I
me
want to
telling
go.
you I know that you've forgotten something. That's not
I think
this.
I'm just gonna stay here at the spa. You guys have fun.
Changed my mind. I only got through 74 of the bodily pleasures, and
Not me. I got them all. Even ones I didn't know I wanted. Whew.
is he walking funny? All right then. In surprisingly short order, people are being ushered through the entrance at the pyramid. As has been anticipated by many scholars, the actual reliquary of the first one seems to be either an extra dimensional space, or this portal is simply a gateway between the reliquary and this part of the world. As you guys are ushered through that alight pyramid, you are taken down a series of switchbacking ramps until you're deep within the innards of the pyramid, or possibly even in the substrate below it underground. And eventually you come before a enormous golden door that is itself the face of one of the ancient gods. And as you approach, the door behind you seals, leaving you guys alone. And it speaks in the ancient tongue that I think only Amon can translate, but it basically expresses to you that this is the path of last return. Do you wish to truly test yourself in the reliquary of the first?
We
Yes.
do.
Let's do this.
Once it gets positive confirmation from everybody that's assembled, its eyes close and 2 gateways open down ramps left and right side. They seem to go to the same place. This is the do or die moment.
To the left.
Let's do.
Right.
Let's not split the party at the very beginning. It might look like it goes the same place, but we don't know for sure. Left was
That would
called
be
first.
amazing.
We're all going left.
Different parts of the reliquary.
Oni's gonna like shift people through to the left side.
As you step through the left corridor, you find yourself. You ever been at like a theme park in the hot summer where they have those sort of like vapor walls that are just like constantly spraying moisture on you?
Mhm.
There's a moment that feels like you're walking through that. There's this wetness that sort of hits your skin. And there's just enough resistance that you feel like a slight attenuation, and you walk past it, and then there's this gut-wrenching feeling of like free fall. Suddenly your guts are just up in your chest. There's a momentary just flash of blackness, and then in brilliant light, and then you find yourselves standing in old sand. You can feel it on your hands and knees. You can feel it between your toes. It's ancient and cold. The world around you is dark. The air is stale. And there's no sign of a door behind you. You have arrived inside the reliquary of the first ones. Give me
I
just...
think that's the last time anyone was here. It was the first time they were here. Whew.
We made it. We did it. We win.
That was it. Good job, guys.
Yay!
Great campaign.
We just had to say yes.
And go left.
Mhm.
They always expect you to go right. Gotta go left.
Mhm.
Have this tradition in the other gaming group that I play with where we always go left, because a long time ago I told them that's how you could find your way out of any maze, is just put your hand on a left wall and keep following that wall. Eventually you'll find your way out. So it's been like this. Which direction do you guys want to go? Left. We always go left. Sorry, I'm loading this map and it's taking forever.
I like that Amon brought Andy Griffin with us.
You guys,
And basically on my shoulder.
I like it.
All right. As you gather yourselves, you see this. It may look
Describe-
black to you. You are in the bottom section of a very large map, halfway through the y-axis. So you're like middle bottom.
Michelle, if you're trying to say something, I think you're too far away from your phone.
it's on Bluetooth, so
Okay. We can hear you though.
The word Bluetooth though came through crystal clear. That was the clearest it's been all day.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what's going on. Yeah.
You have teleported into the reliquary of the first. At the moment, the party is standing in a roughly 20-foot wide hallway that's approximately 15 feet tall. Torches line the wall that seem to have sparked to life at your arrival. This hallway seems to go on to the limit of your vision, maybe 80, 100 feet or so, until the shadowy illumination by the torches no longer provides ample illumination. Ahead of you, there seems to be an alcove or sconce to the left, to the right, and there's like a bunch of shattered statues. Maybe they used to line the walls here, but someone has either defaced them or they've just crumbled through time. You can't really tell what they were once. And just at the limit of your vision, at the very end of the hallway here, you can see a huge mound of earth. Maybe some kind of primitive burial mound. It is atypical in that the rest of the sand here is completely flat.
Well, we haven't had issues with mounds of sand before.
Are there any clay statues that are still intact?
Intact, no.
I'm gonna-
Everything is fragmented into many, many pieces.
I'm gonna pull out the blue light special, and I'm gonna have that on me during this whole fight, or during this whole adventure.
And you were right. Okay.
Roll initiative.
So looking at the reliquary journal, I don't know in what order these are, but it does say expect to engage with some resistance. Legend suggests the antechamber is guarded by eternal warriors. So maybe these statues come to life, and or we're looking at the remnants of ones that have been defeated from previous reliquary participants.
We also
be.
need to let Renan go first to
And look
detect
for
traps
traps.
anywhere we go.
Yep.
Anywhere we go.
So let's start with that.
So Renan,
Um,
why don't you earn your keep? Let's go.
I think we could safely assume that Caleb could roll for her at this moment. Michelle, are you okay if we use you to minesweep?
Can you hear me?
Yes, now we can.
Yes. Yes, please.
Okay. Why don't you have her make a perception check for the immediate vicinity?
Not
Okay.
Could I also
Uh,
make a perception check?
Sure. Not wanting to stray too far from the party, you both sort of just, get a feel for your immediate surroundings. The walls here, while made of ancient sandstone, there are marks and scars all across them. It looks like something, there's signs and evidence of battle from multiple periods of history. This is ancient, probably the oldest thing you've ever been inside of. Except for that one lady. Oh!
Oh, last night she
Oh.
was worth it, though.
Burn!
Hell yeah.
She was pleasure 153.
Having to be her age, too. It was interesting.
The cooperative effort of Hoppy's Blue Light and Renan's thieving has also discovered a small path to your left just after the entrance where you came in here. Behind you, there's no path back. It's just a flat stone wall. But if you were
Like here?
facing the broad tunnel, yeah, there's a small pathway there. It was shrouded in shadow, but as the blue light passed through it,
Blue light,
Mark
go check
or
it
Hoppy,
out.
excuse me, can see through it, but as you stand in front of it, it is just a wall. But whenever the blue light, the blue light flashlight is on it, you guys can see there's a 10-foot wide hallway down there. But when the blue light is not on it, it just appears to be a solid wall.
Blue light, go.
Do we want to go in?
Yes.
Of course.
Secret door, secret door.
All right. Renan, do you
Whoa.
want to go in too and do your detect thingy?
She would typically stay behind us, but she can have this square that I'm in, so she's behind you.
Do we detect any traps?
You do not.
Okay.
Perhaps just a well-hidden door is all that they required.
What's
Hoppy, as you step forward, you crush something under your massive cloven hoof.
What?
You look down, and there was a small, not like a plaque, but sort of like an inlaid stone edifice on the floor with lots and lots of tiny little cuneiform on it. And below that were like 6 very, very tiny, almost thimble-sized clay shapes of different animals. And you've crushed one of them.
We have triggered some kind of trap.
I'm going to point it out to somebody who can read.
Guys, this might have been important. I don't read though.
Yeah, I don't
I'll
know
check it out.
what kind of roll that would be, so I'm going to make way for Amon and come in this way.
I can intimidate it.
Intimidate the book. Damn you, books. Fight me, damn it. All right. Amon, if you want to read it, I'll need you to make a wisdom check, but because of your extensive research, that wisdom will be made with advantage. You have a basic understanding of this language, but some of this is going to be nuanced, so I'll need you to make a wisdom check. This one's not a gimme. There's a lot of it that will be.
All right. Just waiting for my computer to be nice.
17.
Nice. You read it twice because it doesn't seem like it could be right, or there's no context for what it means to you. But you think that this plaque says, "Choose the form of the destroyer."
Ooh! Let's look at the available animals.
Yes.
Yeah! What do we got?
Stay Puft
Oh.
Marshmallow Man.
Everyone,
Wait, sorry.
empty your minds.
Are you a god?
Everyone gathers back around to inspect the tokens on the floor. When that amorphous creature statue in the alcove here that Oni is right in front of begins to move, its eyes burning softly yellow in the darkness, it says, "Your selection has been made."
Oh, shit.
Because
God
it's the
damn
one
it.
that Hoppy broke.
It amorphously begins to slough off all of its stone shapes and becomes this writhing mass of, honestly, it looks like flesh and fur sort of building to itself. It becomes this long, almost like giant civet-looking creature with powerful jaws and long fangs and huge taloned, powerful legs, golden fur and opaque silver eyes. And then it disappears, vanishing from this place. There's a door ahead of you that like just pops open slightly ajar, and beyond it you can hear the sounds of running water.
I feel like I want to take one of the small animal statues that didn't break with us.
Okay.
Can I pick one up?
Can we?
There are 5 that remain.
Okay, what are the animals?
What are they?
One of them looks like a weird, like a cow, but the cow has an extremely long giraffe's neck. One of them is, in modern parlance, looks like Slender Man without a face.
Ugh, don't want that.
There's one that looks like a manticore, which you've seen in the
Sold.
bestiarii arenas before. That's the one you want to keep?
Yep.
Okay. One looks like a enormous crocodile, and the last one looks like a baboon with 2 heads.
Oh.
Think about all the poo it would sling.
Yeah, if it's got 2 heads, God knows how many buttholes.
All right.
You know.
All right, Hoppy, do you want to go first, or do you want me to peek through the door?
I'll go first with blue light special,
'Kay.
and I'm gonna keep an eye on the floor so I don't step on anything else.
And then you're gonna run face first into something. Ooh. What is that? Is that the creature?
It's called grass.
The door opens as Hoppy just gently pushes it open, ever so carefully. The sand floor gives way to this beautiful carpeted woodland. It's almost idyllic. There's small shrubberies and brush growing places. There's a fountain in the corner with running water. Beautiful, like, tropical grasses. And sitting alongside the fountain is this massively gold and silver musculared creature. I suspect at least one of you probably knows what this is.
What is it? Roll.
Do we need?
What do we roll?
I think if
Nature.
someone were to check the things I know,
Things I know.
I
don't know
think I
shit.
know what it is. I saw this in my research yesterday.
Amon knows what it is.
feel free to share.
I have to remember by looking at it, but I remember that I know what it is. It's the thing that eats gold. That's all I remember.
Oh. Like a niffler?
Yeah, my computer is being real slow right now.
Then I shall be the voice of Amon's memory for a moment. He tells each of you that this creature is called an Aurum Vorax, also sometimes known as a Golden Gorger. It's a shaggy creature with 8 legs who's known for its intense desire and propensity to eat gold. It was sometimes used to locate gold, detecting veins deep within the ground, but it is known mostly for its two things: its incredible appetite for gold and its tenacious, vicious fighting ability. It's like like a badger. Like a badger has that, or a wolverine has that sort of like, it's going to punch well above its weight class, and whoever it's fighting is going to rue the day. It is known as being an incredibly vicious creature.
Honey badger don't give a fuck.
Exactly.
Right. Is this what the thing turned into, or this is something
Yes,
different?
that's what the statue's shape became.
Okay.
Are we gonna kill it, or do we want to back out and go a
Can
different
we
way?
reason with it?
Hoppy, at this point, it doesn't really seem to have noticed you, or like, if it has, it doesn't seem to have cared that you're there. You do notice that, like, as it's slinking about the fountain, it's playing with a small, like, license plate sized stone tablet, just like an otter might on its belly.
We might want that.
Do we want that?
It might be a clue.
I know what it would cost
Let's
us.
try.
Toss the gold coin off
Yeah,
to the
do
side.
you have any gold?
The longer you
Nope.
linger here, Hoppy, it starts to go.
Oh no, it
Sniffing
smells
at the
the
air.
gold. Hide Renan. She's got all of our gold.
If Renan will throw a gold piece, then I will run in and grab the stone tablet if I can.
I will throw a gold piece
Yeah.
in the opposite direction of Hoppy, of all of us. I can't see where we are, so
You're gonna
Take
throw it in the
tablet.
far corner to get it to run away from the tablet.
I'm throwing it in the far corner to get it to run
Yeah.
away from.
Yeah.
There's a
Dude's got 8
hallway
legs. It's gonna be
up
fun.
over here, so that would be probably the best place to throw it. And I'll
What if we
Come
need
down
to
here.
go that way though? I think, yeah, if she tosses it back here,
okay.
that will at least corner it and leave that way open for us.
Okay.
Leave a wild animal cornered. It always ends well.
I need a dexterity attack roll, use Renan's short bow attack. That should be dex plus proficiency bonus. That is not great.
Bounces off the wall. Ding, bing, bing.
Yeah, you don't place it exactly where you were hoping to. It clangs around more than you were expecting it to. The Aurum Voyager sees it, instantly, tracks it with its eyes, and as soon as it comes to rest, it darts faster than you were expecting, extending its hyper long body, and just snatches the gold piece up. You can watch it bend and smash it under its teeth, but it's never let go of the tablet with 2 of its 8 arms.
Oh, we're gonna have to fight it.
It,
Can we try talking to it? Can we befriend it with a potion of animal friendship?
I have a
Among those,
potion.
They are incredibly clever creatures, so maybe.
I have a potion of animal friendship.
Mark, befriend it and tell it we need its tablet. Let's not waste resources fighting if we don't have to.
Or take
Right.
its head.
I will.
We will do that if
oh,
we have to.
I'll use the potion of animal friendship, and does that allow me to communicate with it, or just befriend it?
I don't know how to answer that without tipping my hand. Yes, it does.
Well-
so you drink the potion, and I'll need you to make a charisma check, unless you have persuasion, talented, trained.
I do not.
Then raw charisma.
Oh,
At least it's not a negative.
So, Hoppy, you drink the potion, and like
It's done bad.
like maybe you're condescending. You're like, "Oh, who's a stupid little 8-legged cat thing who likes gold? Do you like gold, stupid little thing? Oh, who likes gold?" And it just stands up erectly and says, "I do like gold, but I do not like being talked to in such a manner."
Can we trade you some gold for the for that tablet you have?
It takes
For that
its
rock?
front right claw and rends the stone of the fountain and says, "Do you have gold?"
We can give you 10 pieces of gold for that rock that you're playing with.
He says, "We both know it's not a rock I'm playing with, and I suspect you have more than 10 pieces of gold."
You're right. I don't have any. So, and the rest are in the bag of holding, so he wouldn't be able to see them.
He
Offer
says,
him 12.
You're a very interesting choice for making first contact with me. You're not exactly well spoken, are you? But I do find it charming.
Very
You're so
folksy.
adorable, aren't you?
Cutie patootie.
Very quickly, the tables have turned, and Hoppy is the pet. The Ornborgers are like, "Okay, well, can you do any tricks? Do you know any words?"
Very clever,
Did-
Hoppy. If think of it that
I
way.
will switch your ear.
He definitely, Mark, at this point in the exchange, seems to like you, isn't necessarily aggressive towards you, and is potentially, at least by his first exchange here, open to the idea of eating lots and lots of gold if you were to present him lots and lots of gold.
You know, you could also ask him if he doesn't want to give us the tablet, if we could just look at it and take a rubbing of it so that we would have the information from the tablet, but not the tablet itself. We'll probably need the tablet if that works later on and have to come back here and get it, but
Can we at least look at it? Can we review it?
He tells you that he can't think clearly on an empty stomach, but he would love to be able to entertain your offer.
How much gold does he want for it?
All of it.
Just give him 5 gold to eat. Be like, here's 5 gold as your snack, and then keep negotiating.
done. Take 5 gold from the guild coffers.
Done.
Throwing him 5 pieces of gold, he ravenously devours them, and tells you that does help clear things up a little bit. Why would you want my tablet?
I don't know.
We don't know what we
We
don't
want-
know.
We want to know what it says.
Actually, Mark, I need you to make another charisma check. Make this one with advantage though, because you've
Yeah!
19's great. If you want to check a 20, you can, but 19 is plenty good.
You're good.
He tells you that he has a lot of respect for the way you're handling the situation. He says many before you have tried to kill him, have tried to take what is his. He appreciates that you have not, noting that it would not end well for you anyway. But tells you that he can smell on you the lingering scent of much gold. And because he is in the rare and opportune position to have something of value, and you have many, many golds, he would be willing to give you the tablet, or if you'd rather just read the tablet, for the cost of 100 gold pieces. That should tide him over until the next time someone comes to visit.
Yeah. Yep, that option, Hoppy. That one, okay?
Sure, 100 gold.
100 gold it is.
Take it out of the guild.
I'm on.
106 total.
It's out.
Okay. He quickly creates these ornate stacks of 10 and just starts eyeing them like a fat kid with some Oreos.
Oh, I've been there.
And almost forgets that you're here until you clear your throat to remind you, and he just casts aside the tablet, no longer interested in it, and just coils his body around this 10 stacks of gold coins and starts to eat them, and then disappears.
Can I guess
The
what it says?
Begins to rot, and the room quickly becomes just sand again.
Alright, let's read there's nothing left, there's this little pool of water, all of that's gone.
All of that's gone.
Okay, let's
What's down this hallway?
give
Says
Amon
Bob
the
was
tablet
here, doesn't it?
first before we do anything else.
Oh yeah.
It says Bob was here, doesn't it? We just
Eat it, Joe's.
Says, my name was
Please,
Timothy.
please write that in Thieves' Cant on the wall. So we give them on the tablet.
Amon, it is in that, like the dialect of Menes, the first. It's the same dialect that you've been training yourself to read by studying the journal. No wisdom check is required because it's plain enough. But you're concerned because at face value, you don't have any idea what it means. But you're certain the translation says the middle two numbers add up to 10 and are both even. You-
Alright.
4, 6.
You get twice,
8-2.
you get the journal out to confirm, cross-referencing each of the glyphs. And yes, you are certain that that's what it says.
Okay, so
Okay.
we'll tuck that away for
Do-
later.
Do we
Is that
want
going
to?
into a handout somewhere? So I can look at it.
I wrote it down.
I can also
Okay.
put it in chat.
Okay. Just want to make sure it's written somewhere because Andy Griffin is being wild right now.
Alright. So it's either 6 and 4 or 8 and 2, and I'm sure that will come into play soon.
Or 12
Onward.
and -2, or
Okay. Do we want to go down this hallway or do we want to go back?
May as well. We've got to clear the
Okay.
whole thing, right? So
Stop for 1 second, and I've got a question. Do you want me to leave, for the purposes of navigating, I'm going to leave the carpeted, I'm going to leave the room green, even though we can agree
Perfect.
it's not, just so that you guys
Right.
have a reference point of this is where we were.
thank you.
Yeah. It's fine.
so is this here still or no?
No,
water?
it's all
No,
gone.
everything is
Oh, gone. Okay,
Yeah.
just checking.
All right. So, Renan and I should search for traps again.
Yep.
Can you guys hear me?
Yep.
Thank God. Okay, yes. I go first. I would like to search for traps.
Left or right, guys?
Always
there is
left.
a fork in the road. There's the option to go left, the option to go right.
There's something over here on the right, and I can't see it. I'm waiting for Renan.
Yep.
The
We'll need a
roll.
perception check from Michelle's character.
Amon, can you roll that for me?
Yeah, you got a 23.
Excellent. You are certain that the path before you is clear. Going left is clear. Hoppy does see something to the right. It is not a artifact of the dungeon. It's something that I'm going to just leave up here wherever you... I'm going to leave it somewhere where you guys can see.
Okay.
Think of it like a clock.
Okay.
Hmm.
Let's go to. I moved to the left.
To the left.
Anything. So the more you describe it, the better for me.
It is a circle that has 8 pie wedges in it. 7 of the 8 pie wedges are unilluminated. The first pie wedge is currently illuminated.
So we need to get going. I'll go up this way. I see there's some blue things up here, and there's another blue thing here. So let me roll another perception.
Here and here means nothing to me. Like to the left, to the right.
Yeah, we
straight
went to
ahead.
We went to the left.
We went to the left.
It branches left and right. We went left, and we're going into a new room.
Got it.
And I'm the furthest
more
ahead, so
narrows
Like-
here from 10 feet to 5 feet. You're heading north now. It opens
Okay.
into a large... Go ahead, sorry.
No, thank you. Keep going, John.
It opens into a large circular room that is also similarly lit with torches that ignite as you enter the room, creating shadowy illumination. From here, you can see that at the center of this large circular room, there's a stone plinth on which sits a giant orb made entirely of lapis lazuli. It's highly polished and spherical like a bowling ball. Beyond this room, there are 2 paths that exit or enter from this room, depending on your perspective. One that continues north out of the circular room, and one that would continue, or that would take you east out of the room, sort of.
And that would
kind
go
of
back to
the way you
the
came.
entry hallway. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Does Michelle need to check for traps?
In this room.
I'm gonna say that for this corridor, her 26 will carry you. As you step into the room, however, an apparition appears before you. He looks like a giant skeletal figure, clad in a hood, carrying a sickle. He is the kind of embodiment of the Grim Reaper. He's got soft lime green glowing eyes, and they seem to follow each of you individually, regardless of where you move and spread. Somehow his eyes are following all of you. He waits to see if you move forward. Like, you can tell he's like a guard dog.
Well, that's what we're here for, right?
Is this the thing?
What does he say? Anything?
So far he says nothing, but he keeps looking at Amon, who's not in the room, like patiently expecting him to enter.
Amon, you're gonna need to talk to this cute man thing.
Or
So
just enter the room.
As soon as Amon enters the room, all three exits from the room seal shut as stone slabs drop down of the ceiling, effectively locking you in this room.
This right.
The ethereal being waves his hand and conjures two giant elemental pools that look like this.
One's fiery.
Elemental what? I'm sorry, I missed
Pools.
that.
Pools.
Oh,
Pools. They're
thank you.
swirling vertices of elemental energy. One is fire, one is water. He flits around your group, assessing you. At one point, even passing through you ethereally.
Blah.
And in my favorite kind of disembodied, creepy Reaper of Fate voice, he says, "The time has come to meet your fates. Take a moment and see which destiny awaits. Speak forth a lie and you'll die by the fire.
Ooh.
Truth, and you'll drown as the waters climb higher."
Speak
I want to
of
go.
light, fire, truth we drown. Oh, okay, this is great. I'm loving.
So if we just don't answer, does nothing happen?
Almost as you think that thought, looking to your allies, the spectral Reaper of Fate creates a bone-encrusted hourglass, which he then turns over, and some sand begins to drain out of it slowly. You can't say for sure how much time you have, but you're guessing it's not an infinite amount of time.
Yeah, I want to examine the fire elemental thing.
Ask us questions.
It is super, super hot, and it has an otherworldly quality. It's not the kind of fire you normally deal with, Draco.
Okay.
You're certain it will burn you.
So do we have to use the water to put out the fire?
I want to investigate the orb.
You guys, we need to not answer until we all agree on an answer. This is going to be something we have to discuss quietly before we spout
Agreed.
anything out.
I like it. And Amon is investigating the lapis lazuli ball. The blue ball.
The blue ball. Amon's got blue balls. Inspecting it, it is peerlessly constructed. It is a beautiful piece of craftsmanship. It is, lapis lazuli is like this marbled blue with sort of gold veiny specks in it. It's highly polished. It's beautiful and ornate. As you get closer to it, you notice that it's not sitting on the stone plinth so much as it is hovering about a half an inch above it. You get the sense that the orb itself is nearly weightless, and you know better than to touch it, but as you get close to it, there's like a static spark that jumps between your fingers and the orb, and the surface of the orb sort of like resonates with untold arcane potential. It is definitely powerful in some size, shape, or variety.
I'm stepping away for just 1 sec. I've got my headphones on, so I'm just muting myself.
Okay, so what shall we do, guys?
I don't remember seeing anything like that in our guide.
He repeats again once the sand is about a quarter of the way drained. I put it in party chat for those who want to be able to reread it.
Well, he hasn't asked us a question, right?
He has not.
So I think we just have to decide which way we want to go. Do we want to lie or do we want to tell the truth?
Or do we want to try one of both and see what happens?
A great 2 elementals coming at us then. Well, see, honestly, I'm thinking once we.
If we answer all of the questions.
Well, here's the thing, though.
Before the time runs out, then we won't go.
Did we
It
get
isn't
any...
Here's the thing. It isn't really a question either. It could be straight up. Well, I guess we're ready, and then no, you're not. Boom! Here's fire.
Yeah.
You know.
Okay,
So the in the journal it talks about don't fear death by fire from the Sphinx unmoving, but we're not in the Sphinx room yet, so I don't think that applies yet, but it's just worth mentioning.
I think this is I think this is one of those things where we have to say like this is a lie, where it is neither truth nor a lie.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
So
I
not
was
to
thinking
answer.
about that too.
To say there's no right answer, so we choose not to answer. We choose neither to lie or to be truthful. I think that's the answer.
No, I don't think that's the answer. I think it's we have to say something that is false.
Reminder that Amon's research yielded 2 freebies, I'm calling them, 2 nudges or suggestions or hints. I told you at any point in time in the sepulcher, when you rolled 21, 21, and 9 for your day of research, you could burn one of those 21s to get some guidance here if you want to. That would be like representative of you having read the journal so thoroughly. At some point, he in his subtext, one of the scribblings in the narrow margins made sense or reference to this event that suddenly clicks for you, or you guys can take it around a few more turns and decide.
So, before we burn that, what I'm saying is, if we say this is a lie, then it is neither true nor false. It's neither a lie nor a truthhood, and so it.
If you say I'm lying,
you're telling the truth and lying at the same time.
Saying, yeah,
exactly. So I think
that's worth a shot.
Go for it. I'm on.
Oh, we gotta try it, right? Do we have any elixirs of water breathing? I know
Yes,
they
I
were
do.
available.
I have one. Why don't you try it, Hoppy?
Okay. Are we all in agreement here?
Sure.
I'll go majority. Let's do it.
Okay.
Okay. I'm not,
This
but
is
go
a-
for it.
What do you think, Brendan?
He doesn't want to answer.
No, I mean, just do it. Majority rules. I don't have a better idea, so.
Okay, we'll try that. This is a lie.
We're ready.
With his skeletal hand, he again points to the water and to the fire elemental motes. The time has come to meet your fate.
Okay. And?
I guess I was expecting this to be more obvious. Mark, you as Hoppy, I think are on a very, very, very correct train of thought. He is asking you, as the Avatar of Death, to pick either fire or water as the way that you die. And I think you're very, very close by examining what the conditions are. You have discovered
Okay.
what the logic puzzle is. You just
Yeah,
haven't given me the correct answer.
Okay. Um.
Can we roll
Is it a group?
intelligence for a hint?
Like,
No, it's so. We have to tell them. Basically, this is a lie, but so if we say a lie, we'll die of fire. If we tell the truth, we'll drown. So
we gotta do something in between.
say no. So we need to say that we're going to die by telling the truth, or is it die by telling a lie? If
We did say earlier that it's okay that the fire won't hurt, right?
Can't we just say we'll die by both because fire and water cancel each other out? No.
it's a standard logic thing. I'm sorry. I'm having trouble working through
I'm with you, Mark. I'm trying to think the best way to say it, and I'm not.
Yeah.
Not coming to me.
So if I said the truth, then
I don't die
I
by
would
fire.
die by.
I would say we don't die by fire. Or we don't die by water. I'm trying to think of like how we get the other one. So if we say we don't die by fire, it's a lie. So then we would die by fire, right? But if we say
Yes, exactly.
we die by water, it's the truth and we get water.
Yeah. So if we say that.
We drown by fire.
Ooh, we drown by fire.
I
We
burned my
drown
water, guys.
We drown by fire. But no, because that's a lie. So then we would. Oh, God. No, that's not it.
I think you guys are very close. Do you want to resolve this with a wisdom roll for characters?
Yes, please.
Sure.
Yes.
Okay. Anybody wanting to participate in the the duel, make a wisdom check.
I live by water? I live by drowning? Oh, God.
I think
I could figure
Amon,
this out.
Hoppy, and Renan got very, very close in understanding the intent of the logic puzzle is to create a paradoxical state. Draco is the first one to step forward, and he scares the shit out of all of you because he is a pyromaniac. He just shakes the Reaper's hands and says, "We pick die by the fire."
Yeah.
And the Reaper swells his hand and summons the torrent of fire, and then stops. And can't.
I don't get it. This is not my thing. I have no idea what's happening right now.
So the paradox is that if you pick death by the fire, if he kills you with the fire, then that would have been the truth, which means you would have had to have been executed by water.
Yeah, that's thinking way too hard.
Anyway, like I said, the three of you, I think, really, really understood it, and this was a very challenging logic puzzle.
Die by fire, which is the truth. If we chose fire, but then we wouldn't be dying. Okay, I get it. I got it. Okay.
He vanishes, as do the two elemental motes, and the doors open. The large orb, the lapis lazuli orb, like slams on the plinth and begins to roll off, like very, very slowly.
Grab it. Don't let it fall.
Take a look at it. Can I review it, or can I take a look at it, Jen?
Absolutely.
Is there anything special about it other than lapis lazuli, perfectly round?
It is cold to the touch as you hold it, and every once in a while there's like a small static electrical discharge from it into your hand. It doesn't hurt. It's more akin to a tick over someone of your size.
Okay.
But it's just weird that it's always got that sort of like, as you roll it over your arms, like it just creates that static hair on end effect. It has so much potential energy. You can feel it. It's tangible, but beyond that, you have no idea what its purpose is.
You guys,
stick it in my pocket.
Can I check it out?
one of the pie things lit up too.
Yeah.
That's our second puzzle.
the clock has advanced one section forward. You are now 1/4 of the way to doom.
Or success.
Sure.
Do we think we need this?
Let me check it out.
Yeah, somebody.
Here, let me check it
Into
out.
the bag of holding. If nothing else, I'm sure it will sell since it's a precious gem.
Don't take anything you need.
Don't we?
Oh,
yeah,
right,
don't
right,
take
right,
anything we
right.
don't need.
Do not take anything
Good
that
call,
we do
Renan.
not need.
All right,
No.
we're not taking anything we don't need.
Touch.
But we may need this.
Renan's gonna come up here and start looking
All I
for
can think
traps.
about is Abu. All I can think about is Abu. We will not be Abu. Do not take anything.
We are staying to the left and we're moving into the new corridor since we know.
Can I hand it to
what the
my
center
little
is.
Abu?
Oh yeah, and hopefully that works now. You should be able to remove HP from him, and/or it should be a fully autonomous token you can control.
Sweet. I can move him. Yay!
All right, so
Is
Renan
there-
needs to look for traps. Moving into this weird thing that looks like it's got spider eggs.
So
Ugh.
as you move forward, staying to the left side of the wall, continuing north, there are sections where the sandstone wall has like either cracked or eroded away, and this stonework, these stalactites and mites, have grown in, and they're slightly like incandescent. They give off a soft blue light everywhere that you go.
Blue light special.
Blue light special.
I like the tone, the color is actually kind of similar. You think that's likely a coincidence more than like an origin, but it is. Well, I would say as soon as Draco comes near it, the stones themselves have magical energy. These are like raw sources of Heka. Perhaps that's what powers the facility, but it's in this area. It has like bled through the sandstone and sort of infested the hallway here. Do you wish to continue farther north?
Yeah, I think so. What do you guys think?
Yeah, keep going.
Yeah.
Renan stops you before you go any further. There is a tripwire right about where Hoppy is now, but it's been like calcified by this crept-in Heka infestation. So the trigger doesn't work. Even if someone were to step on it, she doesn't think whatever doomsday device it was going to bring to bear would function. But just a heads up that there apparently are traps in here.
And people haven't gone down this path in a minute.
Yeah.
Do we want to keep?
Go ahead.
Go ahead, John.
I was gonna say the path continues north for about 20 more feet, and then has the option to go east after that, but dead ends north.
Okay.
Or
Do
we
we
can go
want
back to where we
to-
came.
Yeah. Do we want to go back? So we didn't fully review that area. We've got this area, and we got the whole other side of the map. Do we want to clear this upper area, or do we want to head back since this area probably has traps?
Can we peek around the corner and just see what's there?
Yeah. Does Renan want to roll for traps?
What's the roll?
Perception.
Perception.
Sorry, I lost reception for a second. We're peeking around the corner, and I'm going first.
Yes. Unfortunately, you rolled a 6 in your perception check, so you do not see the
Can
bus that
I use
comes.
this? Oh, that's on the third battle. Damn it.
I rolled perception as well, John.
There's nothing to see, thankfully. Like, it is just a corridor that goes about 20 or 30 feet. It seems like there's a switchback, so you almost be making like a U-turn. If you can imagine that, the passageway sort of would go up north and then east 20 feet and then south again. So you'd be making essentially like a U-turn. There's also the possibility that after making the right-handed turn heading east, there's another option to go north into a larger expanse. From where you are, you can't tell what's in there, but you do get this sense, like this powerful, musty smell that only comes from ancient papyrus.
Do we want to keep going this direction? Do we want to turn back?
I think we've got to clear everything, so we may as well.
Yeah, we're
keep
already-
going.
Let's do it.
Then,
We'll have to eventually.
John, how often do you want us to do perception checks?
I usually keep them for like a segment. So if you want to continue north,
Okay.
your perception checks will count for that journey.
Okay. So, moving into this room, I see some glacier type things and what looks like a bookshelves up here. So, do we want to go that direction?
Yeah.
Yep, we're right in Hoppy are now. Looks like the entrance to a large library, but the library itself is covered in this like Heka dust, and the ceiling is absolutely infested with these large, softly blue illuminating stalactites.
Is
Can I
Heka
scrape
dust?
some of the Heka dust off?
I was
Can I
gonna say,
scrape some off and
is
test it?
Heka
No.
dust valuable? Because I have some empty ampules.
Yes, it is.
Well, then
It's
let's
magic.
take some. Oh no, we're not supposed to take anything we don't need, right? Damn it.
But we do need that, but take nothing.
But I got a question for you guys. Shouldn't you dust some onto your weapons in case we run into something, so that way it gets to the magic that much easier for you? Heka infused.
Does it work like that?
No.
I didn't design this place. How should I know?
And I think any good DM would tell you could try.
Right?
This
Why don't we all
this
get
is not my core competency, so somebody
see what
else.
happens. Can we all enter the room just to see what happens before we start touching anything, Abu?
I agree, bud. This is a treasure trove if you're a librarian. Like these are ancient historical texts. Some of them likely, honestly, written by the hands of the ancient gods. They cover everything from, the nature of the afterlife, what the other world is truly like, to agricultural techniques, to math. It seems like all of
I'm
these things
into it.
were given to humanity by the gods, and this is like their historical record of all of those given gifts.
Any cool magic spells I can find?
There are many books on the manipulation of Heka, so certainly probably worth you reading as well. Everybody is deeply engrossed. Well, not everybody. Those who can read are deeply engrossed in the matters of the library. Oni and Renan are the only two that notice, as everybody is engrossed in knowledge and trading information back and forth, and ooh-la-lawing how many knowledge bits they've gained. Only the stalactites above you are moving.
No.
Guys,
Oh,
let's
we're
get out of
taking
here.
knowledge. We're taking
Heads.
knowledge.
Heads, friends, heads. Look up.
Okay, so we all see what she sees. Creepy. No, thank you. Did I lose you?
No, I'm sorry, I was having a technical difficulty. Oni, as you look up at them, several of the stalactites almost come to life, disconnecting from the ceiling and dropping down on you. And as they do, the tips open up, revealing maws of sharpened Heka teeth, and these living stalagmites drop down on several of you.
Oh shit!
Ew.
Give me just a
Someone
minute.
talk to her. Can we talk to him and be like, stop it? No.
No, turn order just popped up. No,
The
we're dead.
previously, that the first animal you encountered appeared intelligent. By strictly opposing dichotomy, these creatures seem mindless and savage. They seem very interested in eating you, though.
Squash them.
Nice. Oni, you are the first person to react. What would you like to do?
I am going to wallop this one with my sword. Or not. I'm guessing a 10 doesn't hit.
A 10 does not, but don't forget you make 2 attacks now every time you take the attack action.
Oh, and then I do the single blade for the second attack.
If you want to use your bonus action for that, yes, ma'am.
I'll take a critical hit. That seems good.
That seems good. So 12 points of damage, and then roll on that table for me. Oh, I didn't open our table yet today. That's on me. I can't see your number. Can you tell me what it is?
Yes, 6.
6.
A 6? That's
a
not
6.
fun.
Or is it?
Actually, it is kind of fun. You feel it is imperative to press the advantage, but maintain awareness of your surroundings. You can choose to gain advantage on all attacks against your target next turn. Your target has advantage on their attack rolls against you until the end of your next turn. So you can go reckless if you wish.
Nice.
Do you wish?
Yes, I wish.
Okay, so you have one more attack to make, and that will be made with advantage.
Does 12 hit?
12 does hit.
Nice.
And for 12 damage, that's a good swing. You crack through its tough outer carapace a few times. It's like hitting stone, but once you crack that stone, it just starts bleeding out like liquid blue, thick, viscousy. Honestly, it looks like dish soap with like sparkles in it. What's the word I'm looking for? Glitter.
Oh,
Like dish soap with glitter in it.
interesting.
That's just leaking out all over the floor. There's a sudden moment where the creature looks panicked and afraid. As you deal that last blow, it explodes.
Whoa. The shards had us. Oh no!
Everyone within 5 feet of it, which is just Renan and Oni, need to make a dexterity saving throw.
Damn.
Oh, I still had advantage on. I'm sorry.
Okay, 20 is plenty good.
What did Renan roll?
She has not yet.
Caleb, you have to roll my dex saving throw.
Sorry, I was taking care of Zeke. Dex saving throw?
Yes, please.
Do you want me to pilot Renan for you?
Please.
That might simplify things for me a little
Okay,
bit.
you got it. Yeah, you got it.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Thank you. Thank you, Mike.
Oni, you see it coming. You're able to put your shield up and kind of tumble away. You take only 3 points of piercing damage from the explosion. You forgot to call out what was about to happen. Unfortunately, Renan, you are caught unawares as the creature explodes. You take 7 points of piercing damage as shrapnel riddles your body.
I take half because I have uncanny dodge now.
That seems fair.
So what is that? 3?
3.
Haha, we both take 3. Thank you, Roger. You're the best.
And it is Renan's turn.
Okay, Renan has not moved, so she gets to use her steady aim. And they're only on us, right? Like there aren't these creatures that aren't on us.
They're all
Just
around us.
Right, but like, is there one across the room that I can shoot with an arrow that can explode over there, or do I have to kill the ones that are on us? can't-
Every enemy is adjacent to an ally. At least one.
Okay, so I'm going to kill whichever one is next to me, but as soon as I kill it, I want to throw it across the room, or whatever. How is there a way to make it not explode on me?
You could shoot it while you're not adjacent to it.
Okay, well then I will move and not use steady aim, and then I will shoot it. I can't see the map.
Basically,
So-
no matter where you'll go, you'll be next to one.
It's a very
she
small
could-
web. You can go
she
straight
could-
north 2 squares. You'll be next to a one, but you won't be next to the one you're shooting.
Okay, then I would like to do that and then turn and shoot the one that I've moved away from.
Like that's you.
I just have a short bow, Meg.
Do I use... Okay, but not Booming Blade because that's something different.
And no sneak attack because the enemy
Click
is
it.
solo. 6 points of damage. Well done. It does not explode, but it is starting to slowly leak that sort of glitter goo from before.
Okay.
It is the creature's turns now. They try to take advantage. I will attempt to crush Draco.
Don't crush me. Give me a hug, but don't crush me.
Ooh, does that hit?
Yes, it did.
You take 6 points of bludgeoning damage, and just like the rug, it attaches itself to you and starts to wrap you up, trying to crush you as its surface area is just going to entangle you. I will try the same crush attack on Renan. I critically fail.
Nice.
That's not great. Oh my goodness, and I feel like a 98's got to be pretty bad. That's brutal. It reads, you lose your footing while attacking and fall head first. You fall prone. I have to make a constitution saving throw or take 2d6 and are knocked unconscious for 1 minute.
Wow, that is pretty messed up.
So, here's my saving throw.
I go crush, I slip, fall, clunk. On the remains from the other one, probably.
So he takes 7 points of damage and is unconscious.
Oh.
So I don't know what's a good one for unconscious. Let's see, we've got Sleepy Time Z's maybe. There, that one. He's out of it. The two to the south, flanking Hoppy, are going to each attempt to crush Hoppy. Did I roll another fail?
Yes.
You did.
Okay.
This is
16.
This is the best day ever for these creatures.
I have a 17 with a shield. I haven't
Okay.
used a
So-
weapon, so
I double miss, and this guy loses his combat footing and exposes himself to you,
Hey now.
which I feel like says he's hanging dong, but I think they mean he's just exposing like a vulnerable area to you. The next attack you make against that one, Hoppy, will be made at advantage.
okay.
Cut off his stalagmite.
The last one closes into Oni and attempts to crush also.
Come on, critical miss.
And I'm afraid to roll at this point.
20.
Oh!
Jeez.
He only needed a 19 to hit.
Okay, so 4 points of damage, and you are similarly wrapped up by the thingy bupper.
All right, I took my temporary hit points, and those are all gone. And now, yeah. So now I'm wrapped up with that thing.
Yeah.
Hey, give me a hug.
Ugh. Gross.
Okay, so it's my turn?
It is your turn, yes, sir.
All right. Since, he's all up close and personal, like, I'm going to go ahead and do Burning Hands on him.
Okay.
how many of
Are you-
these creatures are there?
There are 5.
5 left.
Okay, thank you.
Draco, I'm assuming you're burning it like straight south.
Yep.
If you are, that cone will also hit the one in front of Oni.
Oh, there you go. You're welcome, Oni.
Thank you. Please get this thing off my face.
To make 2 dexterity saving throws.
Wow.
The one that's face fucking you makes this dexterity saving throw.
Ow.
Taking only 4 points of damage. The one in front of Oni takes all 8. And it goes to critically about to die explosion area, and yours is now wounded. Any other actions from Draco?
Sure. My little dude, he'll do his flame seed action. Pull him back up. You gotta pull that up. Where's he at? He'll be attacking the one that's face fucking me right now.
A solid attack. For 5 points of fire. He's now at that one more attack probably makes him explode phase.
Am I able to try to push him off me or no? Or is that just a different move altogether?
You can, but it takes an action. You've already used your action to burn him.
Burninating him. Gotcha.
Trogdor Burninator. It is a monster.
I'm gonna attack the one closest to me with my sword.
He's unconscious.
Cool.
Cool.
The Burninator does not cometh.
You should get advantage on that because he's unconscious, and also probably you can shoot somebody more better and then not have to get exploded on.
Mark is correct in that you do have advantage on that attack, so if you want to roll it again. Yay, that is much better.
Much better.
Regrettably, that does kill it. Well, I guess not regrettably, but it does explode.
No way.
I need a dexterity saving throw from Renan, from Amon, and from Mr. Fiery Boy.
I don't know how I do dex save on him.
He doesn't have one, so it's just going to be his ability score.
Okay.
So you did right. He takes 7 damage. Oni and Renan.
Renan.
Amon and Renan take 3.
Okay.
Is that full damage? So would I only take 2? Because I get half damage, remember?
Oh, 1 damage then.
Thank you.
Done.
It is Hapi's turn.
Finally. This guy, which one was the one that was damaged?
I don't know how to.
The one on the other side by Oni is damaged. The 2 north and south of you have not been.
Okay, I thought one of them had been damaged.
Hey, John, I can't adjust his
Okay.
hit points.
Work on that.
I'm gonna attack south of me.
Okay. .23 hits.
All right, and I'm gonna attack one more time. And then I'm gonna push him away from me using hammering horns.
Okay. That also hits. And how big is the push?
5 feet. So I want him down there.
Boom. He explodes down there and hurts no one. Good battery.
That's how you do it.
There are 3 that are left. One south of Renan and Draco, one next to Oni, one north of Hapi. It is Oni's turn at the start of round 2.
I get to do a strength thing to try to get off this, to get this thing off me, right?
Correct. That is your action.
And he's about to blow up too.
A strength check. A saving
If you do that, you can't attack.
throw?
You can probably just kill it.
I can attack as a bonus action, can't I?
You can attack as a bonus action only if you've used your action to make an attack.
But I
So-
can't attack the one that's on me and I can't see, so what would I attack at disadvantage?
Right. Attacking while you're blind is a disadvantaged thing, so you can make up to 3 attacks with disadvantage, or you can make a strength check.
So I could kill it on my face, which
That's
is what
correct.
you're suggesting.
I mean, that's baller as hell, but yeah.
Or I could try to Could I, if I succeed the strength check, throw it away from me? If I pulled it off of my face.
I will make a bargain with you. If you can make a 15 or better, then yes.
And do I do it as a saving throw?
Nope. Strength check.
Just a strength check. So I hit strength.
Yep.
Yeah!
Nice.
I'm gonna chuck that bad boy over here. Next to this other one.
Over here, blow up, but not me.
And can I move?
You can.
I really wanted to back out of the room, but I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna step over here so that when Happy blows that guy up, I don't have to worry about it. Alright, Renan's turn.
It is, in fact, Renan's turn.
Alright, she's gonna tuck herself over here in the corner, away from all of the other creatures. And then... What are the...
Whichever one.
I don't see hit bars.
Can you hear me?
That one.
I can.
I want to shoot whichever one is next to Hoppy for hurting you, and then I want to wink out.
Okay, I'm attacking this one.
Friend, fire mark, I promise.
With a 19! Woo!
A lot of hit points, so you're the only one that can take the damage and me not feel.
That is 9 damage.
He is halved, bloodied, as we would say from previous editions.
Okay.
The other two are one hit away from exploding on poor Draco.
Oh, sorry.
Chain
sorry.
reaction. Pop, pop, pop. I'm like, oh.
Sorry, Draco. It is their turn.
Okay. This one's going to move and attempt to also crush him.
Ah.
It does. Taking 6 points of bludgeoning, and now you are doubly wrapped up. It is your turn.
Oh, so once they're attached, they don't get off, yeah?
That is correct.
Okay.
Well, they're getting off, but
Wow. Woo. Woo. Okay. Question. Would my little dude be able to teleport me with him off me, or would they come along, or...
So that is an excellent way to get out of what is essentially like a grapple. The teleportation would move just you.
Sweet! Dude, run over, grabs me, whoop, and teleports me back over here. Actually,
Why not
I meant sorry, I meant over here. That's what I really meant.
Why not behind the giant minotaur so he can attack things properly?
You can still attack things properly. You're good.
He's behind from a certain point of view.
You know.
I'm going to Goring Rush and push it towards
Well,
where you just landed.
I'm not done. Give me a moment. All right. Now I will use. Where is it? All right. So you said that they're almost gone, right?
Yeah, they've got 8 hit points. Don't forget he leaves that fire behind when he teleports, right?
Yes, he does.
There's a world where the fiery teleportation actually kills them, depending on how high you roll. I think it has to be a 5 or a better on the die, but
I'm pulling it up. Fiery teleportation.
a d6 plus 3, I think.
Yeah, 1d6 plus 3. So
Nice. You kill both of them.
sorry,
Actually-
I'm on.
As you bamf away, they both die in the fiery, glimmer left behind by your dude. Amon will need to make a dexterity saving throw versus 7 damage. Now only one of them remains in combat with Happy.
And you said he's got like one. He's low on damage as well.
Yep, he's half. So like one really good hit or 2 smaller hits, and he'll pop.
Okay, I'm going to throw my magic stone at him.
I rolled on the wrong computer.
A crit is a crit is a crit where I come from. And this is why everybody uses a longbow instead of a magic stone. 1 point.
And yet somehow I couldn't use it the other day. Just saying.
Oh boy. It is a monster, and then Hoppy's on deck.
Wait, so, okay, before that, so I threw it and I had my move yet, because I hadn't done... My little dude used his move to teleport me. Kind of what I was thinking.
That's true. Yeah.
Then I'll dodge out of the way for Hoppy to do his move. Yeah, I'll run over here. Okay, Hoppy, I'm clear.
I just fired my longbow from across the room.
It is a hit. And not enough. Now he's in the, like, anybody's attack does it range.
Then I'll do it again, because I have another shot.
Don't.
I won't. I'm gonna let. Are you? Is Hoppy up next?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll let him use his push to take care of it, save himself.
I'm gonna step over here and oh crap. I can, according to the rules, I can only do the hammering horns after I hit him. Are you willing to let me do it as like my attack?
I'm willing to let you do it exactly as the game says you can do it, but like just capping damage on that first attack. So like,
Okay.
I want the attack roll to be successful before you horns him. But
Okay.
I won't be like the dick that says, technically you killed him and now you can't push him.
Okay.
Ticking time bomb.
Cap it at whatever I.
Yeah, just say like I don't want to
goes
kill
down
him with
to
this
one.
attack. Yeah, so he goes to 1 hit point. That way the horns kill him no matter what as you push him aside. Yeah. Perfect.
And push him over here.
Like that?
Yep.
You knock him into the bookshelf and he explodes. Unfortunately, it does send an array of books and scrolls and papyrus all over the room. It starts to kind of snow fragmented papyrus bits all over the place, and that bookshelf just collapses now that like someone shotgun blasted its chest out.
Ooh. Sucks. Oh well.
There are things for you to continue doing in this room if you guys want to spend some time and read, or we can move on.
I want to move on. This room does nothing for me, but I'm
Should do a little of investigation.
Yeah, is there anything?
well. I'll do the
Obvious
blue light
might be
special in this room.
Give me a perception mark with advantage. Didn't really need it, as it turns out. I hate when I burn, like, when that's my 2 rolls for advantages, like 24 and 26. Thanks. Fuck me, I guess. In the ruins of the bookshelf you exploded with that gooberfish, the blue light special tells you that one of the sandstone blocks behind the bookcase is intangible, is not real, is an illusion.
Stick my hand through it.
And you find a bear trap. Got him. Inside your hand finds a cool
Raccoon
steel
trap.
lockbox. You're able to
Ooh.
draw it out through the illusory hole, and it's like a small jewelry box size, like the size of a VHS tape.
Mhm.
And it appears to be locked, but not challengingly so. You're pretty sure you could break it open if you had to, or certainly Renan could pick that lock.
Go for it, Renan.
Alright. What am I rolling to pick a lock? Thieves' tools?
Thieves' tools, yep. Sorry, I don't know why I was typing something and I couldn't think while I was typing.
And it's Dex.
It is Dex.
I'm sorry, just confirming. 13?
Yep, easily done. It's a very simple lock, more like keeping the honest people honest, or just the lock was just there to make sure the lid stays closed to preserve whatever was inside. Renan deftly just kind of flicks it open.
That was easy.
Yeah. couldn't even make it look hard. It was that simple. Inside is a stone tablet wrapped in velveteen cloth. If you remove the cloth from it, you find another, license plate sized bit of tablet that you have Amon take a look at, I assume.
Mm-hmm.
Team effort, go team.
Amon reads it and gives you the same, I swear that's what this says. I don't know what it means, but what it says for sure is the first 5 digits add up to 20.
Okay. It's gonna be a number puzzle, I'm guessing, somewhere in here.
Poppy's on the case.
Yeah, you got the Rain Man skills, Poppy.
Poppy, how many estimated square feet? 16,147 cubic feet.
46.
Definitely 46.
That the countdown to doom has advanced a step. Certain death is now 1 pie wedge closer than it was previously.
Okay.
Was I able to read any of the stuff, or was I just looking at pictures? Since this is ancient language thing.
It is mostly a pretty pictures situation for you.
Yeah.
There are books that make sense pictorially to you if you want to take any.
Mic check. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Thank God I've been talking and no one could hear me.
We've just been tuning it out. Sorry.
No, you haven't. I'm your favorite.
No, I don't want to take any.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
Well-
if I can make anything out, it'd be cool. But I won't worry about it because it just something tells me bad.
Good job.
Okay.
Is someone writing down all of the math clues?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
John is.
Go ahead, Mark.
I think we should get going. It says not to dally in any room too, so I think we need to go.
Okay. So we've now cleared everything on the left side of what looks like this first floor. If this is heading us back into the
No, actually, we
main
haven't.
entry.
Yeah,
What
there's
have
this
we
other
missed?
room. There's
Go
a
down
room down
south.
there.
Where?
Down south.
When
Oh,
we went
I
in,
see.
yeah.
Oh,
Do,
all right.
Let's go back there,
Yeah. I mean, we may as well be.
just
Thorough.
so we clear this
Thorough.
whole side.
Oh, I can't go through there. I'm stuck. Oh, thanks.
I've unstuck you, cheater.
Thanks.
Cheater.
Rainer, watch the tripwire.
Where were they?
Brennan's
Okay,
gonna
thank
wait
you.
for us in the center area, because I'm pretty
They
sure
are.
that that's just where this is taking us. But we'll find out.
Yeah. I want to go into that corner.
Can someone describe the room that we're in after the library? I don't know where we moved.
We moved
So-
back through the area that we came through already when we went left from the Gold Eater's room into the round room. There was a junction to the right, so we're going back to clear that area.
Okay, but wasn't there a false wall and we decided not to go through the false wall in the
No.
library?
We went. Oh,
No, the false wall was
Was at the beginning, right?
was
Just
right
a
next to us.
chamber, like just one brick.
Everyone is talking, so I didn't hear that.
It was just one brick that had a lockbox that you picked open.
Oh, got it. Okay, cool. Thank you. Sorry.
no, you're
No,
good.
you're good. So we've split the party a little bit. Amon and Renan have advanced past the library, going back to the central room,
hmm
while the rest of the party has gone back to the
The little area.
the offshoot of the road not taken when we were dealing with the Gold Eater.
hmm
As you guys advance, the room is empty. It maybe used to have a statue here, because there's like an edifice, like a stone plinth where something would be sat upon, but whatever was there has long since not been there.
Okay.
This might have been some kind of.
Can I
Go ahead, Mark.
blue
Blue
light
light
special?
special.
Sorry.
Reveals nothing extraordinary here.
Okay.
And can I get through this doorway to Renan?
Sure, you can hear Renan on the other side of it.
Does she need to pick the lock?
It is not locked. It's just
Oh, great. I'm
a
gonna open the
handled
door.
door.
That's the doorknob.
Hi, Renan.
Jeez.
Oni, I need you to make a fortitude saving throw.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Fortitude isn't a thing. I have strength, dex.
Sorry,
Constitution.
Constitution. It's
Oh.
called
Constitution.
fort in every other version.
Sorry,
I
I-
apologize. That's
Just wanted to make sure. I got a 7.
okay.
Oh, two.
Oni, as you grab the intricate golden handle of the door, it's just like it looks like the body of a golden serpent, and it's just meant to be turned 90 degrees to unlatch the door. But as you do that, the bottom of the golden serpent's body becomes an actual snake's head that bites your hand, and immediately your veins swell and burn around the venomous punctures, and the skin begins to rapidly deteriorate and like become necrotic, and you can see your veins turn thick and black as you can watch the poison work its way up your arm.
Someone suck it out! Someone suck it out!
You take 9 points of poison damage and are poisoned.
Oh shit. Wait,
Uh,
don't I have like an anti-poisoning something in my I feel like I took
How do I mark that I'm poisoned?
Venom?
You can
have.
pick a thing. Let's pick a thing.
or
She has a
maybe I just
potion of
have a
poison.
Potion of poison.
Okay, so that's the opposite here. My bad.
See if this poison will kill that poison.
Yeah. Sorry. At least I remembered poison. It's really hard to play when you can't see the map and when you can't see your sheets.
Mhm.
Yeah, I bet.
I'm
But-
regretting my decisions for today.
Draco, do you have any kind of?
Yeah, let me see.
I don't know how to track the poison.
I put a little potion on you.
Okay.
To me, it looks like the poison condition in a video game.
Sorry.
Would a potion of healing help, or does it have to be anti-poison?
It would need to be anti-venom, or a healing spell of 3rd level or higher would remove the poison condition. Otherwise, every hour, Oni must make that check again and risk taking additional poison damage.
Does my Sage and Hibiscus Charm or Talisman of Ra do anything?
The Sage and Hibiscus Talisman smells amazing, and who doesn't like
I was
Reprimand?
just asking. Goodness.
Well, they do things, just not against the poison.
I think big picture, we're up a creek with Oni if we don't find anti-venom or get through this shit quickly.
Yeah.
So we just have to keep that in mind.
All right. So our next area to go through is here. This is the next door.
Do
Yeah,
we want to
basically,
go?
what I've found is protection from poison, but you're kind of already poisoned. I'm seeing if I.
As Renan's character touches that door, the giant mound to the north, roughly where Amon is standing, begins to shake. Everything in this now corridor that runs north to south begins to tremble terribly, knocking dust and debris loose from the ceilings and the walls. And as you may have initially guessed, the shattered fragments of all the clay statues begin to reform into slightly incorrectly built stone statues.
Okay.
Let me get those on the map here.
Am I contagious? Can I pass my poison along to these things?
I don't think you understand how poison works.
Also, is there while we're touching doors without checking for traps?
Actually, I didn't touch the door with you. I moved you up there so that I could investigate it when we were ready to go through, but he said that you touched it, so I guess you
Well,
touched
you
it.
touched
Right.
Yes, someone touched it.
That monster is a proto-genasi. Elemental plane's first attack at sentient life on Geb. These proto-elementals were sometimes known as older boulders for their hard-headedness and favored battle tactic of rolling into a massive tumbling siege weapon. Simple but effective. So that's what I got for you on that guy. Because he looks like my older boulder guy.
Nice. The
Wait, I can cure you. I found it. Protection from poison. I
Yay!
found it.
as soon as you are done being assaulted by the guardians of the reliquary, I'm sure that is something you'll be able to do, provided I don't kill you. Oh, I'm gonna kill him. Then it's like a 2-for-1. Let's roll initiative. As the guardians do what guardians do, and tell you you shall not pass any further into the reliquary of the first.
Dude.
John, can you describe the room we're in?
We're
Sure.
in the main
A long
It's
hallway.
a long hallway. It starts about 40 foot wide by about 60 foot long, and then sort of tapers to a slightly narrower corridor. And at that taper, there are alcoves left and right that a person could hide in to create a line of sight break for some reason. And then it's just a 20 foot long corridor by 60 feet until the end where you initially teleported in.
And what are
What happens if you critical fail on initiative?
you definitely go last. Actually, this guy's initiative is so low you may not.
What do you got, Michelle?
well, where are the bad guys? Where are the monsters in
Right.
relation to where?
Right now,
All over.
there's one next to you, and you're with Hoppy. There's two, like, behind us toward the entrance. There's one in front of me, one kind of to the side of me, and then Amon is at the very back of the hallway, and the Proto-Genasi's kind of in the middle, closest to him. But we're kind of scattered at this point.
And are they blocking an entrance to something?
No,
No.
they're just you're
Filling
standing
a
in
hallway.
front of a locked door, and the rest of us are just kind of standing near you.
So is it possible that these are the things that we have to kill with the Heka? I don't remember.
No,
I don't
I think
have-
these are the guardians.
I don't think so.
No, the home for
Yeah,
That was the home tour.
the journal said, expect to engage with some resistance. Legend suggests the antechamber is guarded by eternal warriors sworn to keep the reliquary safe. We'll need friends.
Got it. Thank you.
So these are those, I'm guessing.
And in a way that I predicted my own future, the Earth Elemental did in fact roll below Amon's critical failure on initiative. Renan will be the first one to act.
She's
Uh,
gonna tuck back here in the corner.
Okay. If she breaks base contact with that statue, it will make an attack of opportunity.
She has uncanny dodge. I think she can do that as a bonus action.
Cunning action, yeah. She can.
Cunning action. Yeah.
Great.
Disengage is a cunning action.
Are we good? Am I okay to
Yep.
Okay. I'm going to have her shoot at the big guy because I think he's going to be the biggest threat
Okay.
with her short bow. Hey! Critical hit! Yeah!
Nice.
And he gets a 66. Whatever that is.
Can I become Captain Marvel again?
I thought you'd like that. Maybe. We'll see. I am having a hard time pulling up my. There it is. 66, you said?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
You are able to use the dodge action after your attack. Your senses heighten and you become aware of threats all over the battlefield.
I'm going to dodge.
Ooh.
I'm going to dodge and have uncanny dodge.
Dodge, duck, dip, dive, and or
Yep.
dodge.
Double dodge. She's going to
Uh,
shrink up into a teeny tiny ball up against the wall, and nobody is going to see her with her cloak.
Invisible.
I will have to, Zach, look at why you can't adjust your dude's hit points. He's a character you own. You alone have the ability to edit him, and I don't understand why that's not giving you the ability to change his hit points. But
Well, I'm able to. Yeah, I don't know. And like my guy, it's not showing above my hit bar.
Okay, now it's my turn.
Oh, I see it.
No, for whatever reason, mine's not showing a difference.
Interesting. Yes, it is Oni's turn.
All right, Oni's going to wall up this guy right in front of me.
Oh, I got my little dude. I figured my little dude's out.
17 for 8 damage.
It shatters, becoming dust again.
Okay, and then I'm going to shift 1 and hit this guy with this. Yeah, critical hit.
Nice.
Jeez! Got the rolls today.
I rolled 2 1s.
I know, it's
I
awesome.
am poisoned, however, still bringing it, and a 93 is the outcome.
Are you sure that's not your Bane juice right there?
Serious.
Well, I only have so many rounds before I have to roll again, and I don't know how I'm going to roll. So I'm going to try to do as much damage and get you guys out of combat so you can cure me.
You strike with extreme force, roll an additional set of damage dice above and beyond your normal critical roll, and the target suffers 1 unit of exhaustion.
But he's already going to be dead.
He sure is, but he's gonna be really dead.
Can I
He's gonna
give
be
the extra
tired.
damage to something else?
He's gonna be dead tired. That's what he's gonna do.
What is this pouty tone about I've one-shotted 2 enemies in 1 turn, and I'd like to do more extra, please, before I take my 3rd attack.
Yes! I could move some more, and I could just move over here and poke that guy. No.
Make your attack, I guess.
Technically, you can. Yeah.
Proto-Genasi, and we'll see what happens.
Okay.
Uh-oh. See what happens. Yes.
14.
Unfortunately, the 14 does miss. His AC is much higher than that. Damn. How about this? Because you were supposed to be getting an accelerated momentum from that kill because of your crit, and it's a good one. If you action surge now, I will give you advantage on the attacks that you use during the action surge.
I don't think so, because I think I need to save action surge for the big guy. I'm not sure yet that this is going to be a complex fight, so I don't want to use that right yet.
That is your right.
Yeah, I don't know what else is in front of us. Sorry, guys. Okay, it's Draco's turn.
Okay. I just seen your rubble all in front of me right now. After Oni's just gone on a killing spree. Like, damn. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and use my awesome Circlet of Blasting. Actually, will I even be able to reach that? Hold on. Gotta get my little out. Yeah,
My little EE out.
Yeah, there you go. Alright, and I'll shoot this guy with the Scorching Ray. 3 times, right? 1, a 2, a 3.
The first 2 shatter him to dust. He becomes rubble again. If you want to move out of the hallway, I'll let you make the 3rd attack against some other target. The 20 you rolled will hit anything, so.
So yeah, I'll come out here and I'll hit big dude.
Yeah, big guy.
Big dude for 5 points of fire. And anything from Mini-Me?
Yeah, sure. Mini-Me will come on out and hit big dude. With his flame seed.
Every time you say it.
Here you go.
You like my flame seed, don't you?
Right in the face. There you go. E.
Who are you seeding?
The big
Big
guy.
dude.
Yeah, that's a good hit.
You know, for being a big guy, his flame seed's really powerful.
It's true. Hoppy, it's your turn.
Okay. Can we talk strategy for just 1 sec? Renan, there are 2 guys left down at the bottom. So they are closest to you and to Draco. These guys we're basically one-shotting them. So I can either go and try and take both of them down, or I can go up and start wailing on the big dude. If I wail on the big dude, then he will be at disadvantage to everybody else. Do you want me to? So my concern is, I'm afraid that these little guys are gonna come back to life, and so I would prefer to go up and wail on the big dude. Do you have a preference?
Wail on the big dude.
Okay. Because you're probably gonna get hit, and that's why I wanted to clear it with you guys before I did that.
I take half damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's got
All
double
right.
dodge.
So I'm gonna come up here and start wailing on the big dude.
Why are you crying?
I'm gonna.
Crying on his shoulder?
Can I also look at?
Dumb. It's hard being the dumb strong.
Tell me about it.
You're not dumb, so it doesn't work. Nice try, though.
Okay, so I'm going to attack this guy. I went ahead and raged. One attack, two attack, goring rush, or hammering horns, excuse me.
The horns do not hit, but the other two hit. I see 23 damage, is that right?
You're asking me to do math? Yes.
That is a mighty, mighty attack. He does seem like he staggers back, like having to put 1 foot behind him to just like... This is a large-sized creature, and it's having to stabilize itself just from the brutality of that one onslaught.
Dude, just wanted a hug.
He was made for hugging! He's medieval Baymax.
Oh no!
Da-da-da-da-da-da. Alright. I think that's all the actions you can possibly take, Hoppy. Well done. Amon, it's your turn.
All right. I'm going to keep my distance and use my longbow.
18 hits for 9 points.
And I will fire again.
Nice.
20 hits for even better.
And I'm done.
Now it's Rock Monster.
Alright. He will do his smashy thing. It is like...
Hulk smash.
Yeah, it's Hulk versus Thing.
Nice. Actually, there you go. Hoppy is thing, definitely.
I get to make 2 slam attacks, and they will both be made against Hoppy.
Ooh.
17 matches.
Yep. So you take 9 damage from the first one and 6 damage from the second one, total of 15.
First one misses.
First one misses. 17
Oh.
matches.
Nice.
I'm glad I don't get hugged by this guy. Whew.
6.
6. Uh,
1 point off of max.
That's it for me. On initiative 0, the disassembled statues that were dirt and dust begin to reform, although slightly less like articulate than they were before. Like now there's like some people that have like a foot coming out of a shoulder, or one guy that's got 3 legs and no arms.
Nice.
You know, the magic that causes them to be eternal warriors is powerful, but not terribly
Perfect.
thorough.
It's actually quite humorous. He got a foot out of his
Right.
nose.
It's like whatever happens to be closest, like all the pieces that are closest enough to make a unit just gets made in whatever
Nice.
pieces they've got. And this proto elemental puts his hands into the sand, and all of the dirt and sand around him begins to like flow into him, and his mass is visibly increasing. He's becoming huge.
And
Renan
it's not just because
starts
he's
off-
happy to see us. Whew.
Okay. Are we under the group assumption that if we kill the big bad, we won't have to deal with the little guys? Since the little guys don't seem to be that worrisome.
Actually, I forgot to take my turn with them.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
didn't
you did.
attack, so I don't know what kind of damage they're gonna do.
I thought their turn was reassembling.
Only the broken ones.
There were 2 that were still alive. They get to move, reassembling direction, but the 2 will get to make attacks against Renan.
They can try. Double dodge.
Does a 19 hit?
A 19 hits.
How about a 23?
A 23
Goddamn.
also hits.
Sweet. They do 5 damage with each attack.
So they what? She takes 2 damage
10.
each.
Well, she can only uncanny dodge one of them because it's a reaction. You only get 1 reaction per turn.
But she also got uber dodge from the crit.
Oh, that means I have disadvantage. So that'll be the first guy's attack, and we'll say he hit,
Okay.
and he hit for 5, and she turns that 5 into 2.
Okay.
And then I'll make 2 new attacks. A 21 and a 7, which second attack misses.
Okay. So she
Does
just
that
takes
seem fair?
2. Yep, that's perfect.
Thanks for burning all your high numbers, John.
Yeah, seriously. That was my turn, man. All right, the other guy's rebuilt, and it is Renan's turn now. Sorry,
Okay.
I don't normally like to do take backsies, but that's a big turn.
I think we should kill the small ones. I don't think it's necessarily like, I don't know. It doesn't seem like they're attached. It just seems like it's all a bunch of bad guys, and these ones are just not as strong as the big bad, but I could be wrong because I'm not hearing everything.
You've got 2 right in front of you, so if you want, I can take your attack to shoot one of them. Do you have anything that will do damage to 2 things?
Am I? No. Well, maybe I. This is where I get into trouble because I have 2 characters that I'm playing, and I can't remember what belongs to what.
John
I
says
have-
he doesn't think so.
I don't think so for this character either. Am I like in melee
You
with
are.
these guys?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're backed into a
if I
corner.
do not move- If I do not move, I can use my steady aim and get advantage to my attack roll.
Okay.
So I don't want to move, and I will. Is it a bonus action to ready a different weapon, John? I can't believe I can't remember this.
It enters the
So
gray
this-
area of what used to be called a free action. As long as you have a free hand, drawing the weapon required to make the attack is included in the action that makes the attack. So, like in this example,
Yeah.
you have a bow in one hand and you want to draw a dagger. You can easily draw a dagger as part of the attack action you make with the dagger.
Okay, well, I think a dagger does less damage than my bow, so I'll just shoot really close,
So
straight aiming for the dude.
Can I shoot one and then disengage away from the other so that she's not in melee with it?
If you're gonna fire a bow, I would recommend disengaging from both because otherwise
Oh,
your attack
perfect.
is disadvantage.
Then let's do that. But
You
then
can.
I won't have advantage on your roll. Are you okay with that, Michelle? I just want to get you out of.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's fine. I was just trying to make sure I hit and killed at least one, but
I can still
It-
take the attack afterward. And they. Let's see how it goes. I'm gonna disengage over here. So I know there's nothing behind her, and then she's going to attack this one. 17.
That hits.
Excellent.
And I missed the ping. I'm sorry. Which one are you shooting?
I think this far one.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay.
It is X'd out.
Excellent. Well done, Michelle.
Well done, you. I can't see what I'm doing, so.
You didn't take any damage, you disengaged, and you took one out.
Here.
All
Good
right,
job.
I'm gonna
Go team.
attack this guy. We're gonna do one of these. We're gonna do my second attack. Wow, this is disappointing. And we're gonna do my third attack. At least one hit.
Yay!
Yeah, and
Well,
it
you
was
are
good
poisoned,
damage
so.
too. Maximum damage. That's pretty good.
Maximum damage.
There we go. Are you gonna stay put?
Yes, because I don't want that thing to try to rumble into Renan.
Okay.
Kind of funny you were to say that. I felt something rumbling. The next thing I know, there's a thunderclap.
Yeah! Wait, where is that going?
I'm over here. So basically, I got 3 guys right around me, so I was going to get these guys.
Push
Yeah.
them all away. I like it.
Is it 10 feet? Or
5 feet, I think.
Don't they have to roll?
Even half of that damage is gonna kill them.
Oh, okay.
So I'm just giving them the benefit of the death doubt.
Nice.
So a long time ago, there was maybe in 3.5 or 4th edition, they introduced the idea of minions to the game, and I carry those forth into every game that I play. I love mindless minions where you guys can just brutally murder some stuff pretty easily.
Dude, it's actually a lot of fun. It really is. Okay, and now my little dude,
I feel
Flame
so
Seed!
powerful. So powerful. Yeah! 7 damage. Nicely done.
7 points of flame to the big guy. I don't think we've seen your thunderclap before, though. Because what does that look like?
Okay, okay, we're going to try this. It's going to be a nice brown flame, just because it's hilarious to me, and it just irradiates, in the direction I go towards. So it's something you don't see very often. Brown flames you don't see, but it just kind of radiates forward and goes up.
Nice. Is the command word poot?
Sure, why not? I like it. I'll take it. Poot.
Draco has created the terminal fart. Yep. You knock some dust and debris loose from the ceiling and the walls as your terrible thunderclap knocks them back 10 feet, shattering them as they go as your brown flame washes all over them. Gross. Do you have any movement?
I'm going to hang out where I'm at. I'm in a good spot.
Fair enough. It is Hapi's turn.
I am going to at least. I kind of want to take this guy out. So I'm going to attack this guy. Where did my sheet go? Hold on a sec.
Holy sheet.
Sorry, that's me.
Okay. So I kind of want to take out the guy behind me, so that he doesn't get a free attack. So I guess I'll go ahead and do that.
Grab him and throw him at the big guy.
Probably not worth the effort. That hits?
Kill him. Yep.
Okay. And then turn around and smack the big guy again.
Smack the big guy.
And that misses.
It does unfortunately miss.
Okay. And I guess that's all I got.
All right. It is Amon's turn then. The Earth Elemental has almost doubled in size now, Amon, drawing in sand and debris, even bits of the sculptured stone guys in itself. It's your turn. What would you like to do?
There's
I would
just
like to
one
move
more little guy.
over here, just so I'm kind of out of the way.
Hmm.
And then,
Yeah, dada.
Go, Andy.
and then I will a couple shots.
That is the number you need. 6 points of piercing. And even better for 4 points.
Nice.
Done.
It is my turn now.
Come on, big Betty. You older boulder.
Whoa!
Ooh.
Big boulder!
He turns in. He has achieved his final form, as described by what Oni knows about these creatures. He assembles his massive siege form, and becomes a 6-ton rolling boulder of death. He traverses the hallway in this path.
Excellent.
I don't see the path.
So
Straight
that
down?
is- yep. It's only going to hit
Oni and Hoppy.
Oni and Hoppy. I need you both to make dexterity saving throws.
Nice, 17 for both.
Yeah!
You take half of 29, which is
You
14.
take half of 29.
As the multi-ton boulder tries to crush you, you barely get out of the way, only getting gimped a little. So Oni takes 14. Mark's character takes 7. No, it's not a bludgeoning or piercing attack, so you take 14.
Yeah, I just took 14 away and I have 18 hit points left. I don't know why my bar shows me at full health. I do not have full health.
Yeah,
It doesn't look like
That's
full
what Zach was
on
saying
mine.
too, but like your bars look fine to me. I don't know like
Oh,
why you're
okay.
seeing errors. It's interesting. And then on initiative 0, oh no, they're all dead.
Except for one.
Everybody,
There's
no,
one
he
alive.
got crushed in the,
Oh, okay.
in the roll.
Nice.
So they're all gonna come back to life, which is their action.
Wait, and if he was consuming them, does that mean that there are fewer that are able to reform?
No, it means that these all have disadvantage now because they are built with like one arm apiece now,
Got it.
or no head.
Okay.
It's becoming almost comical now. Like they can largely be ignored, and now it's like that funny sad of like I don't even want to kill them anymore because that I feel bad. Renan has the beginning of round number 3.
I'm a little worried that we can't shoot a giant ball, but I'm gonna try. Because if she stands still, she'll have advantage. So let's see what we can do. 19?
Definitely hits. Sorry, I'm having a hard time with this stupid ball. There, we'll have to do it that way.
And then she's gonna use hide for her bonus action so she doesn't get aggro from the little guys.
Is she gonna like dip in that tunnel?
Yeah.
Okay. Give me a stealth check.
Sorry, I still had advantage on.
Perfect. All right. Renan's attack hits because hitting a giant 6-ton boulder is not hard. But the arrow like ping, kind of like ricocheted off of it, barely making any dent in its stone face.
Well, crap.
Oni, it's your turn.
Huh. Okay. I'm gonna move here. Well, shit, I don't. And cast. I won't be able to hit it until it comes back.
I can't see the turn tracker. Are we out of combat? I'm sorry, I just got home and I can actually see roll 20.
Hello.
Welcome home.
Hello.
We are still in combat. It is Oni's turn.
I'm assuming it's gonna roll back this way, so I'm gonna move myself back here so that I'll be in position to hit it, and I'm going to Blade Ward cantrip myself so that I have resistance against bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage.
Sounds good.
Which unfortunately means I can't take an attack this turn. But all of my stuff requires me to be in melee. I have a longbow, but I doubt it's gonna do very good. I mean, I guess why not? Let me just go ahead and roll that crit hit fail.
Oh boy.
That'll be
laugh
a
is perfect.
A 45 on the crit table.
Oh my.
That
Wow.
was amazing.
Too good. I wish I had your skills at all the rollings. I mean, seriously.
Just want to check one other thing. You, as you are fighting, you notice an effective route to escape danger. You are able to use the disengage action after your attack.
God damn it.
Not helpful.
That is not helpful at all. That would have been helpful if I had been in melee.
Oh, boo-hoo. My 4th crit this session isn't as good as I'd like it to
Alright, it's Draco's turn.
Yep, Draco's
All right. Okay. I want to head out to where I actually see the thing, because I couldn't see it from back there in the corner. Now that I can see it, I will go ahead and do... flaming sphere. I'll do like the flaming sphere, like over here, but because round for round. Figured. Sounds good.
Maybe you want to be here so that you're not in rollerball range.
Oh, I'm not done.
Okay.
Trust me. So. Then I should probably.
In siege form, I automatically fail any dexterity saving throw, so he takes 10 points of fire damage, and you've got a pretty effective strategy against Siege Boulder.
Yay! And then I'll run back. Can I do 2 runs? Am I able to do 2 runs? Like I moved here, shot, moved back. Am I able to do that or
As
no?
long as you didn't use all of your movement in the first
Yeah.
one, you should be able to.
Yeah, your 30 feet can be in between attacks. So
Oh, okay. All right, cool. And then fire dude. You know what he's gonna do?
You're gonna seed him.
I'll seed him.
Dude.
Flame seed.
Woo!
Oh,
And a
nice.
crit! Yeah!
No, fire guy.
Hit that table! Woo!
Damn. Fire seems to be very effective.
27.
I'm working on it. I'm working on it.
Do something cool!
An extra attack. All right, sweet.
You can disengage.
Well, actually,
What? Is it gonna force him out of his
no.
bolter
Well, I
stance?
mean, that would actually be preferable. The spell cripples your opponent. The target's movement speed is cut in half for the next 2 turns.
You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome.
Now I'm a steamroller, moving at like 1 mile an hour. gonna get you. I'm Deadpool on a Zamboni. All right.
Then,
Anything else, Flame Cedar?
I think that's it.
Yeah.
Because after that, after his next turn is whenever he takes more dexterity saving throw, right?
Correct.
For the flame ball. Okay. Okay, I'm good.
It is Hoppy's turn.
How far can he get back to me where I'm at?
Not his current speed.
I don't think you know that, but you can like guesstimating based on the damage that was dealt to him by the fire guy, and the fact that like it was so hot it started to melt some of the stone, which is now fusing to the walls and the sand, and it looks lethargic and slow. You're gonna guess it probably could not.
Okay. I
All I
have.
can do is bowling ball into the pins that are my allies.
Yeah. I'm gonna disengage from this guy down there, and I'm gonna come here and I'm gonna use the Knuckles of Knocking. Just one.
Do you have something that lets you disengage as a bonus action?
No, as a movement.
Action.
Oh,
Well, you-
disengage. Then I'm just gonna step away.
Okay. There's only a small chance he hits you because he's got disadvantage. So even if he does, I'm sure it's worth it. Yeah, look at that.
Critical fail!
And a critical hit and a critical miss in the same roll.
That's
That has
amazing.
got to be
Nice.
worth something.
Nice.
My disadvantage check is literally the best and the worst. I hate this game sometimes. Hoppy, as you turn to run, it sees an opportunity to like strike at you, and it's a mismatch of like wrong pieces now. So like he puts his arms above his head and interlaces his foot and his hand together, and just comes down on you with an overhanded strike and literally just shatters on your broad back. He did his best, but it did not work. He's pieces again. He's gone to pieces.
That's amazing.
And then I did 7 damage to Boulder
Yep.
Dude.
Who is now looking terribly worse for wear. The giant siege form has got massive cracks. Some of him is melting into the sand,
Welcome.
becoming like pieces of fragile glass. He's
I feel bad. He's my brethren.
he is. You have just curb stomped him in a horrific fashion. Amon, it is your turn.
I'm going to delay. I'm going to move, and then I'm going to delay action.
What are you delaying?
I'm waiting for him. If he rolls back, I'm going to my longbow twice.
Okay.
And that's it.
Why not just shoot him?
I guess he's still within range. Is he?
Yeah.
I guess I'll just fire now then.
Okay.
I was thinking I was farther away. My line of sight is a little funky.
It's tough when you get like big maps too, and you're like, oh, that's so far away, but like a longbow is 120 feet.
Yeah.
Mm.
Gotcha. Okay.
Second one hits 5. First one misses.
Take it.
Still critically wounded, hanging on by just a thread. It's his turn, and he will keep on rolling, baby.
Rolling,
Into my fire?
rolling. Keep rolling, rolling.
Yep. How sad.
Bye,
Well,
other
they can-
buddies.
Yep. All he can do is like trying to defend the hallway against intruders. He's just trying to get back to Hoppy and crush him, but can't. Only makes it that far. Running over to the rest of the guys who are just like, "Hello, friend!" Smash.
Did he
Oh,
roll
I like
into the
the-
fireball?
He did.
I like to think that Hoppy is up there. Bite me!
Do I take damage? I thought I
think-
only took damage if I end my turn adjacent to
Well,
it.
let me see.
Yeah, when you summon it
Okay.
or when you ram it, I
Okay.
take damage, or if I end my turn adjacent.
Gotcha. All right, never mind then. Ignore that.
It is Renan's turn. She can potentially steal this kill.
Yep, she's gonna poke her head out.
He
And
would.
short bow.
I love that Meg's just got it. I'm enjoying it. I mean, that's what I'm gonna
Sorry,
do.
I forgot you were home.
No, it's okay. Honestly, I'm now dealing with Zeke, so Caleb doesn't have to. So please keep being me.
I'm
I mean,
so
what?
sorry. I'll close your character sheet.
No, I'm not mad. I love it. It's kind of fun, like not being you, right?
So, bad news for him is he also rolled adjacent to Mini-Me, which I think technically qualifies him for sneak attack damage. Had he stopped fighting short, there'd be no
Oh,
ally.
So sneak attack on top
Yep.
of this?
Yep.
That's fucking awesome. Okay, let's see if I hit.
Yeah!
Oh, that just happened.
Goosh.
That just happened.
Mhm.
And I got a 78.
Comes
I
in
went,
and steals the glory,
I love it. I love it.
just like Renan.
Okay.
That's
All right.
amazing.
So he's a giant stone orb who is in this siege engine form to roll over things and crush whatever he can. He's been melted partially, turning sections of him to glass. He's been pummeled to pieces, leaving huge fissures all over his body. Renan the Executrix just turns the corner, draws her bow, and tell us what this death blow looks like.
well, I'm pretty annoyed because I feel like this has gone on for longer than I have the tolerance for because I'm a teenager. So I'm actually going to shoot him like right in the gut and be
The
like,
giant ball.
"Mm." And then I'm going to say, it might take a while. And that's it. You're welcome.
Alright, he is dead. As he dies, all the statues kind of just become dust and start to just blow into, soft sand all around, losing whatever remaining shape they had. He dies, turning into gravel, but his hand remains outstretched, holding something in it, and as the rest of his body continues to disperse into sand and be evenly distributed along the hallway, the hand, Terminator style, is the last thing to remain
Yes.
until eventually just the palm is there, and even then the palm disintegrates, leaving a stone tablet on the loose sand floor.
Go for it, Oni.
All
I
right.
Sure,
break it.
people.
I break it.
I'm gonna come over and say a little earth blessing over him as my ancestor, and then pick up the tablet and hand it to Amon.
You always were an over-the-shoulder boulder holder.
Hurrah!
Amon quickly deciphers it, again shrugging guys, I swear to God this is what it says. The last three numbers are equal to the days in a year.
A leap year?
It does not specify leap year.
So 365.24 days.
Okay. We have 18 minutes. Do we have time for another hallway clear, or do we need to? I need to heal before we get into any more trouble. And I need to
Yeah.
get this poison off of me. Do I have to roll?
Yeah, should we all gather up?
Do I have to roll?
Yeah, should we all gather up?
Do I have to roll the thing again, or can he just remove the poison?
He can just remove the poison. You won't have to roll again for a while.
Okay.
Do we need? How long would a short rest be?
A short rest takes 1 hour.
Okay, so too long. So, healing potions or healing spells to heal.
Right, I can be Doctor.
Yeah.
Dr. Nico is in service. There
Yes,
we go.
please.
Try and see. It's not letting me add it over here, so that's why. Okay, that's being dumb. I could.
I feel like I'm waiting for something to appear on the screen, but nothing is appearing on the screen.
Yeah, I'm having issues. Is it accepting drop from Commandium? Yes. Boom, and it's not doing what I need it to do.
Is it something I can link if we just need to read a thing?
Here it's protection from poison is the spell I'm trying to add to my thing. Basically, it's on touch, duration 1 hour. You touch a creature. If it is poisoned, you neutralize the poison. If more than one poison afflicts the target, you neutralize one poison that you know is present. Or you do one at random.
Just mark off a second level spell slot and we'll call it good.
I'll do.
Thank you.
And
Yeah.
Oni is no longer dying from poison.
Oh, and we have to do a short rest in order for me to use hit die, right?
Correct.
Okay. Do you have a healing spell that you can use, Draco, or should I use my
Yeah.
potion?
See, you and I both
You
need
can
to be
use-
healed a bit.
You
Yeah.
can use healing wind, can't you, Meg?
I can use second wind, but I'd rather save that
Second
in case
one.
I get trouble in combat.
Okay, I will cast Healing Word.
Because I can only do it once a day.
Oh, I thought it was once per short rest.
No. Oh, sorry, per short rest. But still, if we're not taking a short rest.
That's up to you.
Here you go, Meg.
Yay, I get 6 hit points.
Draco
I
looks
mean-
at you and says, "Bird."
It is the word. Yeah, I'm gonna, actually do it on myself too, because I need some. Bird.
2 ones, that sucks.
It helped me put me back at 32 hit points instead of 38, or instead of 20.
Okay. At least now I'm in a more comfortable spot. Alright, into this hallway, into this next doorway that Renan was standing at when
Yeah.
we got attacked.
Yeah, I think so. Can we do a perception?
I don't know. Can you?
Oh.
The door does not appear to be trapped, at least to your best.
You want to get Renan over here? Renan, you want to get over here?
Keep Renan.
Renan.
And maybe AFK with the baby. And if not, she's certainly muted. Let's assume that the doorway is not trapped.
Which door? I'm sorry. Where Hoppy is?
Yeah.
Okay, move back, you bull.
Well, I'm stuck. Can't get through the door.
Click on the door icon.
Yep.
Hey, it magically opens.
Any door that I've put in a game that isn't locked, you guys can open and close as you wish.
Okay.
Hey,
Okay.
did
cool.
we investigate this thing?
Oh,
Thing.
Did that just
yeah. What is this thing?
What?
Yeah, go look at that.
All right, I'm looking at this. What is it?
I will look at
was
it too.
not previously there. Maybe it's something that rose up out of the sand after you defeated the sentry, or it's just something you've missed previously.
Yeah,
It
no one
is-
knows. We probably missed it.
A massive stone arch, about 30 feet tall by about 20 feet wide. At the top of its crown, there are 3 hemispherical indents, like 3 perfect 2-foot diameter or 12-inch diameter dimples. 1, 2, 3, placed in sort of a pyramidal fashion.
Ooh, that was one of our reliquary things.
How many tablets do we have so far? Just 2 or 3?
You guys have discovered 3.
On page 2, massive subterranean complex or hidden gateway to somewhere else entirely with 13 on 3 sides.
This is the Sphinx Gate right here. It's been locked by 3 keys, so we gotta find the 3 keys for it.
We have, okay, and we don't have the keys yet. The tablets.
Dimples. Do I think the lapis ball would fit in that?
You are not super intelligent, but your Rain Man wisdom suggests that it would be an almost perfect fit.
So we need to look for two more
guys.
like that.
Are all 3 quote-unquote keyholes the same size and shape?
They are.
Do we want to put one in, or do we want to wait and clear the rest of the room first?
We know where it's at.
Let's find
We
all
can-
3 first.
Do you want to just bring them in the room and set them in front?
Yeah, we can do that.
Let's do it.
I'll go over and grab it and bring it back to the hallway.
Mark, as you separate from the party and go back to the way you've came, I'd like you to make a stealth check.
Well, that's not going to happen.
You make it all the way back to the Room of Fate, and the lapis ball is still there. You're able to acquire it easily. As you depart that room, though, you can hear the sound of steel grinding on stone. And if you linger for just a moment to peek down the southern entrance to that lapis ball room, you can see a massive contorted figure walking with a slight limp in full plate mail. Its helm has just 2 empty burning sockets. Almost
Eek.
10 feet tall, it's dragging a great sword along, point
found it!
digging into the stone.
We found it! We found it!
And it's just lurching around looking for trouble.
The helmed horror!
Let's try not to get. Let's
Stayed
just
around
take
too
this
long. We
ball
gotta
with
keep
us.
moving.
Yeah, let's take the ball with us and
Summon the
let's
jailer.
go down this hallway.
And do not fail any test within the reliquary. Okay. Alright, you're putting the ball in? And we
No,
are...
I'm gonna take it with us.
Okay. We're following you.
Yeah, I'm worried the Helm Tour is gonna come and find it and like throw it away or something, or put it back or something.
Okay.
So let's follow Renan.
Deal.
Okay. In a metagame context, you guys are heading for something that I am doubtful we could complete in 8 minutes. I'm fine to go over a few minutes if everybody is, but know that we're looking at like another combat encounter is near.
Okay.
But
Is this
just, in the 25 to 35 minute range usually.
Okay.
Could-
I can't make that personally.
yeah? Could we go a different direction and do a puzzle? Metagaming?
No, I'd say we keep on where we're going. keep the flair going with us.
Okay, and you're saying just call it a few minutes early?
Yeah.
I'm fine with that.
Okay.
'Cause we've gone
We
over
know what
it
we're
last few
going
times
into.
too. So
Yeah.
Are we good
Well-
for next weekend?
currently, yes.
hmm
Yeah.
I will
Yeah.
put us down.
No. Sorry.
Not next weekend for you.
I'll be in Hawaii, and I'm not sorry about that.
You shouldn't be.
Nope.
No
I'll
one
be,
likes you.
I will be literally inner tubing down a river that has lava tunnels that you tube through. So I will be having the time of my life and missing all of you.
That sounds amazing. Send us
How many
pictures.
vacations does one woman need?
Well,
Exactly.
I don't normally go on this many, but New Orleans wasn't planned. I was kind of voluntold I was going, but Hawaii is planned.
Is anybody
Fair
else
enough.
missing the 7th?
Nope.
No, but we'll all be, or I'll be out on the 13th because I'll be
Yeah,
up.
we'll all be out on
family.
the 13th for Mother's Day.
Yeah.
That's the 14th, isn't it?
14th. Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah.
The 13th is Saturday.
Okay, so that's what I was gonna say. Like, let's try to play the 7th without Michelle, because I know that we're not gonna be able to play the 14th.
Meg plays her really well, so we should be.
Yeah!
Nice.
I got you while you're inner tubing. Renan will be doing her Renan things.
Thank you.
You're
running
welcome.
and running and running,
All right,
and then
gang.
steals the glory. I
Yep.
see how it is.
Mhm.
All right, so who should get the inspiration this week?
Oh yeah, well, it's all fresh.
Yeah,
Oh,
Hopple did a
Miss
great
Crit's
job.
over there.
I think
No,
Miss Fritz.
Miss Fritz.
She has one though, because she got
Okay.
the last one.
I
Yeah,
have one
don't need
too. I was
one.
talking about
see
Ani.
someone else. Yeah, I think Ani should get it
Oh.
for the.
Of
For,
me. For my rolling.
Yeah,
Well,
go
but
for it.
Amon, do you have one?
I do not.
Give it to Amon because his knowledge of the tablets and the
Good help.
stuff that
It's
we're
true.
doing, yeah, it has been a huge
Yeah.
help to us so far.
yep, I'm cool with that.
Awesome.
Okay,
To Amon it is.
Yeah.
Make sure
sounds
you
good.
tick the box for the inspiration, and I will see everybody next weekend at 9 a.m.
Yay!
Sounds good.
Yay.
See ya.
Bye.
Thank
Enjoy
you
your
guys
Sunday,
for
everybody.
helping me.
Yeah.
Farewell, everyone.
Thanks, everybody.
Bye, guys.
Bye.